Hey, what's up, guys? This is episode 2 of the Brown Couch. We got a lot of topics we're going to talk about today. I'm Nathan. Here we got
Dominic,
Mike,
Luke. I'm Eric.
Hey, what's up, guys? So Luke's actually a new guest that we have. He's going to be joining us every other... What the fuck's wrong with you?
he keeps looking at me like I did something.
Wow, we're like 5 seconds.
he has a very judgmental look about when I introduce
Literally,
myself.
every time I do something, Eric's like,
I was laughing.
I'll itch my dick, and you're like, oh, you're a homo or something. Like, I just have to itch my dick.
There's a difference on how you itch your dick is when you face us and go, something wrong with this picture?
I mean, to be honest, that was you before we had this set up.
That's
Are we restarting that?
That's no, different. That's me.
Keep it going?
Yeah, just keep it rolling at this point.
All right, what's the first topic? Go.
Yeah, let me bring up the topics here. So, Luke actually had a topic that he wanted to talk about. If you want to talk about Google Stadia, I believe is how it's
Wait,
pronounced.
which one's Luke?
That's
I
Luke.
was very confused.
That
we
one's
got two.
Luke.
We got two whiteys.
Yeah, I'm the white guy.
All right, tell us about Google Stadia. What is
He
it?
wants to be white.
Me too. You know, Michael said I'm initiated now.
No, you're not.
You
You're not part of the
initiated?
white club.
Wait, so
what
you
are we
want me to
talking
start
Yeah, so let us know about Google Stadia. What is it? Because I don't think some of these guys know what
Yeah,
what it
dude,
actually is.
so GDC happened, I think, like last week
What?
or something.
What?
GDC, Game Developer
Oh,
Conference, and
okay.
Google had a big panel that they've never really done before. And they announced Google Stadia, and it's basically online gaming subscription streaming service. So they
Want to
want
not put your arm around me? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Oh my god! I'm trying to listen, dude.
What is going on?
Are you bothered?
They
You
just
guys
not
are
just sit
so-
there like
He's
jerking
like,
you off.
don't
or
worry,
anything.
baby. Don't worry, baby.
Like, get closer, get closer.
No, yeah, keep going. Keep going, Luke. Keep going, bro.
It doesn't bother me.
Why are you
Yes.
posting your arms
This
stretching
is
out?
so because he always does this to me, dude.
No. Why is Michael doing it too?
Because
What
we're
about
No, dude, no, it's chill.
me,
It doesn't bother me.
me and Nathan are comfortable with our sexuality.
you?
Dude.
Yeah, it was a little too comfortable.
It's just how Arabs are, dude. That's how it is.
Yeah, but
Anyways,
everyone
so
Alright, go on.
I heard
Yeah.
nothing what he said now. I heard
Alright.
subscription.
It's a conflict.
Basically-
GG,
Base
something. whatever.
GG. No. So basically, Google's coming up with this gaming subscription streaming service where you'll be able to stream games through anything, like your phone, your browser, your computer, like whatever the fuck you want. And
What do you mean?
Say,
Like, stream games, like
they already did it on
like
Google Chrome.
So stream.
They did it like
It's
a
like a
couple months
It's
ago.
basically Steam.
Like a streaming service?
No.
it's a streaming service, yeah, for
Yeah,
video
I
games.
was-
Wait, but why would you want
never
to
download the
stream?
game?
I would just get Steam. I wouldn't.
So
want
what it is,
something
right, is if you have a good internet connection, right, instead of going ahead and buying an Xbox and then or a PlayStation and buying the disc, you can just buy the Google Stadia, right? And you can plug in, they have their own controller or whatever, and so you connect it to the internet and you actually stream the game that you want to play.
Yeah.
So the game itself is being played on like Google's like servers.
And it doesn't take like hard drive space on your
No,
stuff?
you
Exactly,
literally
it
never
doesn't.
download the game
Oh,
ever.
PlayStation
like,
has
it
that.
literally,
Google Now.
Like it
Or
can
not
be
Google. PlayStation Now.
PlayStation Now, yeah.
Similar,
yeah.
similar.
Okay.
But
makes sense.
this one, like they're saying, like the way they want to integrate it is they'll integrate it with YouTube and stuff because it's Google and they own Google, and so like you could watch someone play a game on like YouTube.
Yeah.
And there will be a button that you'll be like, play this now, and if you're subscribed, you can literally just like start playing that game instantly, like through Google Chrome.
Yeah, PlayStation Now. It's really cool.
But
Wait, you
that's not-
subscribe to Google Chrome?
Yeah, so it's
and
a
you-
subscription,
then you
and they're
don't
gonna
pay for the
have like
games?
they're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
have
so
their
basi-
own games too that are like exclusive. Like they're gonna develop their own games like a AAA studio too.
How much is it going to be a month?
If it's like
They haven't
PlayStation
really
Now,
announced it yet.
if it's
They-
like
they- I
PlayStation
would-
I would
Now,
accept
you pay like
expensive
$15 a
if
month.
play
Yeah.
games
I have a
for free.
long catalyst of games, and like, let's say I want to play Tropico 5, I just click on it, bam, it's just instant.
You
And then I get
never
bored. I go,
download the
I want to
game.
go play like some NFL game. Boom, it's right there. I want to go play this. Bam, it's right
that
there.
would be good for someone like me because
It's really quick.
The
I get
thing
bored
is,
stuff
no
fast.
downloads.
But
It's
the thing
fast
is,
as fuck.
I don't think it's gonna fucking work. I don't think
I don't think it's gonna work
I don't
either.
think it's gonna work either. With America, at least how everyone's internet currently is, the majority of people in the United States don't have a 25 like download like megabyte.
Yeah.
Well,
kinda-
if it's like
kinda
PlayStation
internet.
Now, you don't need it.
No. Well, that's the thing. We'll see because they
'Cause
already.
it's the
They already tested it a little bit with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. They did
Mm-hmm.
a Google Chrome like thing where they let people like basically stream the game, and it was the same exact thing.
Yeah.
It worked really well, I guess. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people had no problems with lag. They had 60 FPS, 1080p.
I think the only issue would be if it was like multiplayer or something. Like single player probably
Oh,
run
yeah.
great.
Yeah,
but if
I
you're
don't
like,
know.
multiplayer's
I'm
gonna be
skeptical.
shit.
I'm
Yeah,
really
multiplayer's
skeptical.
fun.
I don't think it's gonna work like they think it's gonna work because I don't think most people can handle it.
Well, now, eventually. This is the future thing.
What's the
Yeah,
PlayStation
yeah.
Plus?
Well,
one?
it's coming out this year.
It's coming out.
So
So you think it might not work in the beginning?
Yeah.
I think it'll eventually.
Years
Of
down the
course.
line,
I mean,
probably.
fucking Elon Musk makes his Starlink and shit, like, and we all
Yeah,
get
but
decent
here's the
internet.
thing, though. Okay, so how does that work with if I make games? So if I make a game, what do? I sell it to Google for a certain amount of
You
money?
put that shit on Steam, bro.
No, you just
No, it's gonna be
Don't-
it's kind of like an Epic or a Steam where it's gonna be.
Maybe
I'm
more
sure they're
so.
gonna.
But
allow,
you say you don't buy the games
So the
anymore.
Stadia is a console, by the way. So it's the same thing as if you were making a game. You go to Xbox or Microsoft.
I don't know how the
Nintendo,
money
Steam,
would work.
everything.
You might make
necessarily,
commission
but
on
you-
how many people are currently playing your game.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
If that's,
Because
I mean,
where
I
would
was
the-
talking
that
about
sense.
that.
What would the
Yeah.
incentive be
Either
to make a
that
great
or-
game for everyone to play?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't make as much.
I
As
don't
like,
know.
I know Steam takes a big portion, but you might make commission. Oh, you got like 1,000 people playing your thing
It's
right
kinda
now.
like-
We're gonna
it's
give
kinda
you
like
profits.
Spotify and like Apple, like iTunes, I would say, where like
Yeah.
Spotify goes on streams and they pay the artist based on that. It might be like something like that.
See, I think a console like that would only work for casual gamers, right? Because when you get into competitive games, like those milliseconds that you lose is a huge thing, right? That's why people try to buy the best mouse so it has no lag, best keyboard. Like they try to get 140
And put,
whatever.
I think he's just like describing himself right now.
The
No,
best,
I don't
the
have
best
any- I don't
GameCube
have any-
controller.
But it's like people try to
I
get
don't do that
100
shit.
frames per.
I get pretty competitive. I do that.
I think your little competitive is different from other people, but
What is that?
Dude, what is going on with you two,
I don't
man?
know, man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Shit
like
talking
this.
going
the thing is, Stadia would work for casual gamers that want to play like storytelling games. They want to play like Last of Us, stuff like that. That would work, right?
So people want
I
good
don't.
shit.
Well,
I
Last
don't
of Us
think it
pretty
would work for
competitive.
competitive gaming. Another thing they advertise too is that the Stadia is supposed to be more powerful than the current Xbox and the current PlayStation.
Yeah, which I think is.
But we're also on the
Yes.
verge of having like a new Xbox and a new PlayStation probably come out soon, like another generation. So who
Yeah.
knows if Stadia even holds up with that?
I don't know
Give
if
us like
they-
a year or two.
I don't think
Yeah.
that new Xboxes come out anytime soon with the new thing that they're doing.
No,
They're
I-
putting all their games on everything now.
In terms of that, I
It's
think
like
the
a few
new
years.
what they're gonna do. I think they're gonna release a new Xbox this year, but I think it's gonna be their all digital streaming thing. I think they're gonna do that this year in response, and then I think next year they're gonna release a new Xbox
Probably.
No,
Why
no, yeah,
would they
we're
release
definitely on
a
the
new
verge of a new
Xbox?
generation.
because that's what they're trying. They're
I
trying
know
to do the
they have
same
another
exact
one
thing that
lined up.
Google's doing. They've been
Yeah.
talking about it. They want to have an all
They have another
streaming
one lined
console.
up.
I don't think it's a
But-
good idea to make any new consoles.
Well, I mean, they're making another PS4.
I don't know
It's
what
such
they
a
can
bad
do at this
idea.
point. They've already reached 4K.
Well, it's even
like
that,
I
but
don't.
all
You know what?
I don't
you
know.
know,
developers
you know what?
said
I
next gen.
I have to say though,
Maybe cheaper.
like I kind of like noticeably started to like. I mean, I recently started to notice I miss console gaming, dude.
yeah.
Cause now like the games are getting like more like intense, so I need to upgrade my software and
You're
stuff. And there's always like compatibility issues online. And then there's a lot of online games that I want to play, but their player base is not that good. Like
Mhm.
I remember console gaming, dude. You just go on, like any game you buy, most games, just go online and freaking play like
Yeah.
you know like this. You don't have to worry about any of this
Yeah,
shit.
even
I'm the
now,
only
the
one who still
games-
does it.
That yeah, I mean I kind of do miss that, to be honest with you. I mean,
Actually, sometimes you guys. drag me on there,
especially
but-
like especially
I
the
know,
games.
I
I prefer
Especially
Especially games like you and me, like Mike. I mean, they don't have it on console,
They're
obviously,
dead
but the
on console.
RTS, it's like
They're
when the
dead on
when the
console.
game first comes out, great multiplayer base. You come back in like 3 or 4 months, it's freaking dead.
completely dead. It's,
There's so many games like that on the computer, but on console, I feel like because people don't buy games as often or something, that doesn't
yeah,
happen.
it's not a
Yeah.
problem with like shooting games, but definitely for strategy games.
I
the
think
player-
for shooting games too, right?
Not
Not
really.
the big ones, but
I've never
there's
had
shooting games that still.
even like low key ones. I always find people on, but like strategy games already are just this player base is so small,
Yeah.
and people basically go, oh, there's no campaign. They don't like competitive. Like I don't get why people play strategy games barely like strategy. They just come in for like a strategic campaign, which is weird,
I
and then
want
they're
the
done.
story.
They don't go on multiplayer. It's
Yeah.
really bizarre. But like you and me, when we play strategy games, we don't play. We don't even click campaign.
Yeah.
We just go straight into the fucking
That's me with all games.
multiplayer.
I
Yeah.
Well,
never
even
played- I never played a campaign.
When we got a Black Ops 3, there wasn't even enough people online to play.
Yeah,
Search and
that's what
Destroy.
I'm talking about.
But on
See,
console,
I remember
we can
that.
do
That's the exact thing I was talking about.
We could
Black
only
Ops
do
2.
like domination. That was it.
Exactly.
The player base.
Exactly. It was
Okay, so talking about player base, right? Do you think it's smart that Stadia is coming out when there's already other established consoles? Because now they're splitting up
Oh,
the
they
player
can't
base
connect?
even more. No,
They
they're-
can't
I don't.
connect?
I don't think so. There's,
I
I,
feel
don't
like
think
people are
Google's
gonna
gonna.
get. I feel like when it
That's
comes
why I
out,
said it's a stupid
people are
idea
gonna
to
get
make.
pissed off about it.
Okay, talk about the
one-
connecting thing too. By the way, it's smart that Xbox and Nintendo are kind of like working together, and with PC working together, where there's games that they can play all together. Right? Fortnite you can play with all the devices. You can even like
Yeah.
if I'm on my computer and
Yeah.
you're on your phone, we can play together,
which
right?
just doesn't make sense.
So- But hey, it
The
still
advantage.
works, right? Even like
PUBG on your
Minecraft is
phone.
a game that does it. The thing is, PlayStation does not do that at all.
Yeah, they don't like it.
Fortnite was the first one.
Fortnite was the first game that brought out all that
what
stuff.
makes me feel better about it is that Epic kind of developed all that technology to make it happen, and they're selling it to anyone who wants
Other companies, yeah.
So I have a feeling
Then they
in,
made
like,
the Epic
I
Store.
think it's just new still.
yeah,
It is very
Give it
new.
some time.
Still,
Just
yeah.
give it some time.
But
You know what's funny? It's new now, right? But this is like ideas that we've toyed with since we were little kids. Remember, like, oh, I want to play with my friend, but he has a PlayStation. And I remember like playing Halo or like playing some Call of Duty games and hearing stories about how multi-compatibility was
You'd go on
going
like
to come out.
YouTube and you'd look up like
And then, like,
weird
yeah, you
shit.
would, like, yeah.
Like if you mod it in this way, you do this. You actually flip it upside down.
Yeah,
you click
like,
the button
And
3 times.
they
Yeah.
always had the same music throughout the very beginning of it. And always
Yeah.
the text on screen.
I
talking.
remember that was always an idea that like companies played with, but never got to it. And it's crazy that Fortnite is like the first game to ever do it. And Fortnite's a free game, dude. So them coming out with like their game early on with no money really backing it behind it, and then seeing what they're doing now is insane. This company, this year, I think they put, I might be wrong, but I think it's $1 billion or $100 million just into their
Dude,
competitive.
I found twerking on
yeah,
YouTube
yeah,
before
yeah.
twerking was a thing when I was like 7. It was called
Oh,
booty
okay.
dancing,
Yeah.
and they were
You used
like,
to booty dancing?
yeah, when I was like 7.
When
Dude.
they're like booty booty
This
booty.
is-
Yeah, but
This is a great
I feel like
segue.
I feel like they allowed
Yeah, a lot
like
of-
they allowed like a lot more stuff back then on YouTube. I don't know why
Oh,
that came
100%.
up. Because you guys were talking about stuff you used to watch on YouTube, and I was
Yeah,
like,
you could find ass.
okay,
traffic
before
on
twerking
YouTube.
was a thing, it was a thing.
When I was
I
7,
forgot
I
what it
used
was
to look
called,
up booty
though.
dancing
Remember
videos.
those
It was
dudes?
just called cheek raising.
You remember those?
But it was like a competition.
still-
There was like a stadium, dude. There was like dudes, and they were okay.
Remember those
Wait,
videos?
wait, wait, wait.
Yeah, there'd be like one dude, and there'd be like 6 girls, and they would like
Okay.
compete. They would compete to like who would give them like the better lap dance, but it was like twerking.
Okay, so
I did this when I was like,
I feel
like,
like I still watch
I feel
this
like you
stuff.
there are dudes involved in this. Okay.
You ever see those old?
It's because I had to get a
Private
laptop
dances.
for 5th grade. I had to get an Apple laptop, dude. You give a kid the internet, that's just
You ever see
destruction.
those videos of like those
Always
40-year-old
crazy.
dudes like they'll go up to like homeless people on the street or something like I'll give you $40 if you drink this. And they'll drink it. It's like something that makes you throw up. It's like a medicine. They have to hold it in and they just start fucking.
Wait,
drinking.
what?
You ever see that Family Guy skit?
No.
Where they drink
Oh,
the Epicat?
yeah, yeah.
Well, people used to do that on the streets,
Oh,
and they
God.
give people that fucking medicine, and Epicat, and they start throwing it
Oh,
everywhere.
I know what you're talking about. I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're
It was
talking about.
Fucking.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I
crazy.
thought I totally fucked
I
up.
thought it's even legal.
What were we talking about?
Huh?
I thought it's even
There's
legal.
There's so much illegal shit on YouTube. Like if you go
Yeah.
back, remember that guy, the Bum Hunter, we used to watch?
Yeah.
There's this guy.
Bum Hunter?
There's this dude called the Bum Hunter, and he's on YouTube, and like he dresses up like Steve Irwin, and he goes up to homeless
Wait,
people.
are you showing me
Yeah,
that
yeah,
before?
yeah. He goes up to him. He's like, "Oh, we got a good one right here."
Yeah.
Like grabs him by the cheekbones. They're just like, this guy's fucking a maniac.
No way.
Grabs him like the cheekbones. He's like, "I'm gonna mark this one. This is 47. We're gonna track him." And like,
No way.
they'll like tie up
That's
homeless
fucked up,
people, and they'll
man.
just start fucking with them. It's so sad. These guys like
It
wake
is
up.
fucked, yeah.
They're like, "What's happening? What's happening?" Like, "Oh man, there's a good one right here. Look at him. He's trying to bite me. Watch it. He almost caught me." It's fucking
They
crazy.
might still have videos like that. It's just way harder to find, maybe. Or
Oh yeah. It's
Well,
really
YouTube's
hard.
cracking down on everything.
Well, no,
cracking
YouTube's
down.
very,
I remember
it's
that
very,
day.
I could
it's very
log in and
commercial.
see
now.
how
Yeah, I was about to use that same word. It's very commercial. Everyone's got these
'Cause
high
there's
def
money in it,
cameras,
there's
high
money
def
there.
cameras, and
See how,
everyone's trying to make
little
money.
people-
You don't,
Yeah,
you don't
guys.
get like that old
Yeah,
classic,
yeah.
just some weird dude with the
Yeah,
camera filming
YouTube,
something.
yeah, that's what YouTube was.
There used to be some dark shit on YouTube.
Now
Now everyone's trying to make
yeah.
a profit.
It's-
You
it's-
didn't
used
care
to be the
before.
Wild West, and now
Now that they're cracking
now
down.
civilization is the.
Do you guys remember the first YouTube video you guys ever watched?
I do.
What was it?
I remember. I think it
Oh.
was.
How do you remember that?
I don't
I
remember
think-
mine,
I
but I'm
think-
asking
I
to see
know
if you guys
the
remember.
first one I saw was the Numa guy. That was
Okay.
the first one I saw.
There's people that actually
You know,
like they'll
this-
come out and be like, "Oh, I remember my first YouTube video, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "How the hell do you guys remember this?"
You know, it's funny.
If you were older, probably.
Honestly,
I remember I was I used to play golf at the time, and my parents would
Oh
put me
my
in a
God.
fucking golf camp, and I hated it. But
Wait,
all
they
the
have camp
kids,
for golf?
like I did not know what YouTube was, and all the kids were YouTube just started blowing up,
Yeah.
and then everyone watched that fucking kid that went on Nick
Yeah.
eventually. Who? Do you remember?
Fred.
Fred,
Oh,
dude.
oh,
that's what
that was it. Your first.
That was my.
That was your first
that
one?
That was
and
way
Smosh.
down. That was way down the line.
And Smosh were
Yeah.
like my first
really
kind of introduction to YouTube, and I was like, what the fuck
My
is
first
this
YouTube
shit?
video was that fucking monkey sniffing his asshole, and he like pulls up the tree.
That explains
you
a
ever
lot.
see that? He's like,
explains a
the
lot.
monkey's like, oh, and he
He knocks it
falls.
out.
That's like, and that was old. Him or like, Numa Numa, something like
I would either
that.
say it was the first like Red vs. Blue video or Numa Numa that I saw.
Yeah.
This is blue. Was like,
'Cause I remember I saw like the first episode of that. My brother was watching it.
Trying to remember, I think it was like Halo Machinima. I think like
Yeah.
one of those
Hey,
like
that's
videos
like
was probably the
that
first
wasn't
one.
like YouTube back then. That was like
Yeah.
a different thing. Like that
No,
was
but
their own site,
when it
right?
was on YouTube, that's when I like.
No, I remember that
watching
was like
it,
one of
yeah.
the first shows that like my friend
That's-
showed me, and I started watching, and that was the funniest shit ever as a kid.
That's funny because like all the videos except for Michael that you guys were discussing were like the first adopters of the commercial YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, I didn't know
Those
shit about
biggest
YouTube.
networks,
Like,
Like
yeah.
you talk about Fred and Smosh, which they were kind of pioneers.
they were
of
like they were the first big people. To
yeah,
come out of
and then
YouTube.
you were talking
Yeah.
about Machinima, and you were talking about Red
Machinima, yeah.
vs. Blue. Were like
Mine is just like I walk
never
downstairs.
watched-
My
Yeah,
dad's
that's-
like, "Hey, Mike, come see this." And I
That's-
walk over.
that's what-
look at this funny video.
That's what-
Fucking monkey stuff in his asshole.
that's what I yeah that's what
That's how I got introduced.
that's YouTube I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You guys
I know,
went
I
right
saw-
into you guys went right into the commercial shit.
Well,
I didn't get
mean,
exposed
after
for a
I
while.
to be fair, after I saw that shit, I didn't want to watch YouTube after that.
Really?
I remember I went on a
didn't like it
tangent
that
of
much.
like animal attacks.
I didn't see
When I was
like.
younger.
I'm gonna be
I
honest,
just
I-
just started watching.
That
it.
was the
there was some graphic
allure
shit.
though of YouTube because you can find stuff on there you would never find
Yeah.
anywhere else.
I
That's
didn't-
why
I remember
that's
wa-
why it was so
I'm
popular.
gonna be honest. I didn't fuck with the internet.
I was like
for a
watching
long
like
time.
rhino
I didn't
attacks.
fuck with the
Long
internet for a
time,
long
dude.
time either, dude.
Long time.
Dude,
I
I
didn't
was
have a
I was
computer.
hooked on the internet.
I didn't
man.
have a computer.
remember the-
like I was like.
Well, I had
got
a
an
computer
Xbox
and I
at
had
least.
Steam. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like back when like Steam was shit. Like they had like nothing. I was like,
Half-Life.
this is garbage. Well, yeah, they had Half-Life and Counter Strike. But I'm like,
Team
let's go back to
Fortress
my
2.
Xbox.
I remember the
Mod.
thing that got me
That
addicted
was
to
like all
computers,
those
right? I had a friend,
Until
his
my
older
Xbox
brother.
got hacked.
They used to play a game called Maple Story, right? And it's like a 2D RuneScape
Dude, that's,
MMORPG
like,
type of
a
game.
buddy of mine was obsessed with that as a kid.
And so I downloaded that game, right? It probably back then probably took like 2 days to actually download the game because we were all back on the
Like,
the
freaking
dial-up
dial-up.
connection.
Fuck,
I remember
man.
dial-up, man, and somebody
Oh,
was using
shit.
the phone to interrupt the whole connection.
Dude.
So I remember that game taking me like 2 days to download, and ever since I started playing it, I was like, dude. After that, I was hooked on my computer.
Do you,
Anything I could find, like any
Really?
game, I was literally.
The only
hooked
time I
after
would
Maple Story.
ever go on was like if I heard a rumor you could do something and I wanted to find some glitch for Sims. Like I didn't ever really explore. I type in like how to get a lot of money on Sims or something,
Yeah.
and they'd show you like a glitch, and then I'd be like, okay, that's all I
Do you,
needed.
Monoload.
Money load, yeah.
Right.
Do you remember,
GTA cheat codes. That was a
that
huge
was
thing
big
I was
one.
always googling.
Do you remember like
all the
back-
cheat codes.
like,
Like
back
game
in,
FAQs.
Yeah.
Back in 5th grade, or when I was in 5th grade, everyone had the Mac laptops where people would play Halo 1, and they always
Yeah.
bring their computers to the class.
Yeah,
to play
the Halo
1.
CE. I played that a lot too. Me and my friend Ryan, dude, we were just on that game all the
Yes,
time.
I went to a
Everyone in
poor
our class
person
had, like, a
middle
Mac.
school where they didn't give everyone Apple fucking laptops.
No, we didn't.
And,
No,
Oh,
you
yeah,
had
no,
to buy
that's
it.
a
You had to
thing.
buy it.
They had to
Yeah.
buy it.
Yeah, yeah.
I
They
didn't
had
get
to
an
buy
Apple
it.
laptop, but they had to buy
I
it.
got it from my brother.
It's only because there's like one of these teachers that like he's like I want everyone in my class to
Wilson.
like.
The school practically
Fuck.
It was
forced
re-
it, by the way.
it was really
Oh, yeah.
it was kind of fucked up because it was like
It's Ladera.
It's
They're
like-
living in Ladera.
if
though,
you were
like-
in his class, it was like you need to have a laptop, and it's like, but you can't force them to buy a laptop. But what he would do is, if you didn't have a laptop, he'd give you these shitty laptops that barely work to basically
Yeah.
like almost screw you into having to buy the laptop, or you wouldn't be able to kind of like
Yeah.
participate with the class.
Dude,
Because
now
everyone
thinking
else
about
can
it.
take
You
it home
remember,
and do their project. You
That's
basically
another thing
were
too.
Yeah.
cut
Yeah,
on
exactly.
time.
You
Dude,
were
now
at
thinking
home.
about it, imagine how smart that was on Apple's part to like work with all these different school districts and
Oh,
like
100%.
because you did get like some discount on
Fucked
them,
up.
but dude, that was probably what
You seen
pioneered
behind the scenes.
all these kids
Fuck them
now
up.
or all these like young adults now
No, you
that
started
are
that
huge
early.
Apple
Yeah,
fans.
because of that.
It's because of that, 100%.
Yeah,
I
that's when
think
they
we
grew
gotta
up
watch
learning.
out for like talking over ourselves a little bit because I think everyone's talking over each other.
Do you,
That's fine.
do you remember the?
Well, it's
It's like-
fine now because we can hear each other, but I'm telling you, you're gonna listen back at it and you're like, oh, this is terrible.
Do you
Probably.
have anything to do some, dick sucking magic on his computer?
Okay.
No, there's none of that. What are you
do
saying?
you remember the laboratory for our school or the computer lab for
Yeah.
our school and how fucked up it became when we
Yeah.
were just going like game form sites?
Uh,
Just
oh,
leave it all.
shit.
what was that
Wow.
strategy
There was
game
one
that we
guy
had?
who's always a grade higher than us would
what?
go in. When we were in 6th grade, someone in 8th grade would go into the computer lab and he'd log on to these 8 computers in the front low and just go to game porn sites or Penn Island and he let it go string go black.
Penn
So when
I don't remember that. That was
you don't
us.
remember that?
No.
Penn
When-
Island.
Oh, you were grades higher than us.
Yeah.
So when we go in and unplug, you just see like the flying dicks like woo flying up.
Oh god, no, I don't remember that.
What were
Yeah,
you
no.
asking?
Remember in our computer lab, what was that one game that literally started going
Box
around?
Zombies.
No, that was
That
good
was
too.
that was a crazy game. That was a
But
crazy
it was a strategy game with all like the Native American.
Oh,
like,
Trouble.
Trouble.
Oh my god, do you remember how big that game was? Literally,
Dude,
if you had an
Microsoft-
Apple laptop, you'd
Oh,
get
God.
the download for that game. Everybody ran the trial version.
Yeah, no one
and you'd
bought
be
it.
in the middle of the class, and they'd be like, "Hey, get on the game real quick. And the teacher will be talking, everybody will just be playing a strategy game. Literally, like, think Age of Empires. We'll all be in class playing that game. It was the
No,
biggest
I
thing
played
ever.
Trouble. I found the meta because people thought that
Of
you
course,
only
this
build...
guy
Yeah.
brought his
You
phone
researched
down.
You only build 3. Everyone, because you technically only need like 3 different buildings. But
Uh-huh.
what people don't understand is if you build like multiples of the same building, you get more units.
Yeah.
So I'd always go over their base. They'd always have the same 3 freaking buildings, and I would build. They'd go over to my base. What do you have? 9 of this or whatever. I'm like, dude, because I played Lord of the Rings, dude.
My favorite strategy experience was playing Command and Conquer for the first time, and I'm playing like the aliens, and Dom picks this aliens with kind of a similar color, but in game you can't tell the difference in the colors.
Yeah.
And I see this engineer walking to my mothership, and I go, that's weird. I don't remember having that
In
go
what?
there. And the mothership, or like the main hub.
For what?
Command and Conquer.
Oh.
King's
Yeah.
Wrath, or whatever. Triberian Wars. But
Oh, wow.
I see the guy coming over. I go, I remember moving him there, and then he gets into the main ship. I go, well, what's it doing? Then it takes off and it starts going over to Dom's base. I go, what happened? And Dom goes, yeah, I just hijacked your main base. I was like, what do I do now? Oh, you can't build anything now because I took your main base.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Well,
you
George,
fucking-
George Allen taught me that. Because remember, when we were little, it's like, I already have a barracks. Why would I make 2 barracks? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can already build troops.
You and me got deep into Command and Conquer for like a little bit.
Oh, Red Alert
Yeah.
when we came back to it?
Yeah, I still got you with that engineer shit.
Yeah.
Because he had like the same color. I was like green, and he had like aqua. I'm like, I can't tell if that's my color. Then when I started flying away, I'm like, what's happening?
Dude,
Where's it going?
We would get into some intense ones where like he'd have like 2 buildings left, but I didn't have the power to stop him, so it would just get bad. Those are my earliest games, man. I love those.
And then Lord of the Rings came in.
So is that your guys' favorite strategy game, Lord of the Rings?
That's my favorite game of all time, dude.
All time?
That's
yeah?
the only game I've ever played in my life where I always can come back to it and have fun. Like,
Yeah, Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth, by the way.
Lord of the
Anyone
Lord,
that
yeah,
hasn't
Lord of the
played
Rings for Battle.
Battle.
Lord of the Rings Battle for Middle-earth 2. 2.
Not the expansion.
Yeah, not Wrath of the Lich King or Witch King, and not. Well, the first one's fun, but it's a completely
First one's,
different game.
yeah, the first one's really fun, but
Yeah.
it is not the
Oh, well,
same.
so the moment Dom taught me how to play goblins, that's when I started enjoying it. And then we made Tower City, where we just spam towers and fortresses down the middle, and you just hear Chris in the back. If I see one more fucking tower, I'm leaving this game. And then we're like, all right, we're not building more. And then he goes, whose fucking tower is that? And you just see George. That's me.
I can't
Face.
believe how much we developed as players on that game. Like, our fucking meta on that game constantly changed. And then it went away for a couple of years, and then we got it back, and it completely, like, we started playing the evil factions. We never used to do that before, remember?
Well,
before it went away to when we came back, that's when we started playing goblins.
When we first,
I thought you always-
when we
I
first started playing
always-
that game, it
me
was like
personally,
goblins were like literally not an army. Like
I was the only
I'll
one
tell
that
you-
played
I'll tell you
goblins.
it was a
Spider-Man.
joke. Like if you played
Yeah.
goblins was bad, and then it was that way until I think I pretty much picked up goblins and
You
discovered
you
Spider
developed
Riders.
Yeah.
the Spider Riders. I always played goblins, but I would rush giants.
Oh, those
Yeah, so that was my strategy. But
all right, we're gonna lose everyone on Battlefield.
Yeah, we gotta start talking about that.
Talk about
Yeah. What's next on the list? What else do we
You
have?
guys want to talk about the MCU?
yeah.
Or we can, you guys want to talk about Sekiro since we're on the topic of video games already?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
dude,
Alright.
fucking
Lead the
Sekiro.
charge.
Me
fuck
and
that
Dom
fucking
I love
have
that
greatest.
game, but fuck that
Yeah,
game.
I fucking love that game, but it like I think it's gonna be the first like game from software that I think I'll beat.
you
No,
haven't
you
beat the other
won't.
ones?
No,
You
I will 100%.
Have you
Because
beat
like
Red
it's the
Dead yet?
only.
Yeah, he
What?
Red Dead.
You beat Red Dead?
Yeah, I'd be Red
Oh.
Dead. Yeah, I wouldn't be playing
I'm still
Sekiro
on
if
it.
I hadn't. But no, dude, that's gotta be the hard. Like I played Dark Souls 3. I haven't finished it, but like
You're like so
I
exclusive.
played a bit of Bloodborne too, so I have a little bit of.
You're
taste
so
of them all.
exclusive to like campaign games, but I never hear you finishing them.
I know,
You
right?
never play
No, what do
multiplayer.
you mean? I always finish them.
I don't know about
I
that.
feel like
will
Luke
say-
is a lot of the ways like Nathan, where they're like hyped about the new shit, and then like
Yeah,
all the new shit, they're like, oh,
Yeah,
I gotta get it, and then,
And
they're
then,
like,
really
then,
good
like a
person
month
on
goes
that, yeah.
by and I get over
I
it.
will
Yeah.
say-
No, but like Sekiro is like the hardest game I think I've ever played.
I think for difficulty,
And it's fun.
I would say Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 2, then I would say Sekiro is like probably the easiest.
No.
Really?
Sekiro's
I think
way.
once I would say
it's a different beast.
I think once you get used to it, it becomes incredibly not incredibly easy, but it's
But
a
it
lot
can.
easier because you get the timing down on the parries. You don't take damage from it.
Yeah.
You can kill like bosses very quickly if you get that done. There's certain things that you can cheese bosses with, like spam, and not take any damage.
Yeah.
I would
but,
say
like,
Dark
I would
Souls
say-
is the easiest. Dark Souls 3?
I think
That's the only one I've gotten
Actually, no.
to the end with.
I'd say Dark Souls. I've had a harder time with Dark Souls than Sekiro. But
Sekiro is the type of game that, like, what's that one video that we just watched?
With all of them, it's like once you get in the rhythm of it, or like once you understand it,
yeah, and you understand
games.
like how to like what you need to do most, like, and you start getting all the
like when I played the first Dark Souls, I got it when it first came out because Alex told me about it. He's like, "Oh, this game's so good," blah blah blah. So I buy it, and the guy who I'm getting the game from was there with my dad, and he looks at my dad and goes, "This is a very, very hard game, so I'll be expecting a return."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this idiot. So I go home, I put it in. I'm like, "Oh, this is just simple spam and win." And then I go to the first boss, kills me like 8 times, and I go, all right, this game's fucking dumb. And I turn it off.
Yeah.
Then like 3 years later, I go, I'll go back to it. And I start getting into it, and then I turned it off and never got back to it. And then like the trailer for Dark Souls 3 came out, like 2016. I was like, I'm going to get this game. I get it. That's the one that like really got me hooked on it.
Dark Souls 3?
Yeah.
And
I played,
really good.
and what Alexis said, I played till I actually got good at that game, where I stayed up probably like 2 days in a row, just learning the con, all the shit, going to PvP nonstop. And like I beat the game 4 times in one day to get all the endings.
Yeah.
Just running it through. And then went back to Dark Souls 1, and then Bloodborne, and then never finished Dark Souls 2. And then obviously
Why,
Sekiro.
was it just because it sucked, or you were just going into it?
Sucks.
Uh-huh.
But I like it more now. I used to hate it. It was the best PvP one out of all of them. Because they had like cool, like if you invaded people, then people would go into your game, and like Blue Phantoms would come into your game to hunt you down to kill you, because you would start getting like a bounty on you for it.
Yeah.
But the PvP in that one I heard is definitely the best, but the single player the story is shit, and then like the AI is kind of shit, and like the DLCs are better, but the AI in the base games, like you just move to the right of every enemy, they miss every attack, and you just keep circling them. Where certain bosses you can just push them and they'll fall off the edge and die.
So did they remake Dark Souls 2? Or was it Dark Souls 1 they remade? Dark Souls 1 they remade. What, so
remaster. I would say.
So what is it? They just
even
copy pasted.
remastered.
They didn't really make any changes.
Probably updated
They
textures.
updated.
Maybe made a couple quality of life improvements.
They changed the lighting, updated very few textures, and if they did update textures, you couldn't half the time you couldn't tell. There's a mod that DX fixed that did it 20 times better. Yeah. But I still bought it.
Okay, so back on the topic of Sekiro. Any of you guys beat it? Did you beat it yet?
I'm near the end.
Okay, Michael, did you beat it?
So would you say that
No,
I'm close to the end?
Wait,
then,
that game just came out.
I'm stuck on the first one.
Bro, you don't think these guys are gonna come in and just grind out?
That's another thing with my single player games. After you beat the goddamn game, what do you do? There's no replayability.
Oh no, I want.
I just love beating the game 100 times. Get the fuck out of here.
No, well,
dumbass single player.
All From Software games have multiple endings that
I would
based
agree.
on things like if you give certain items to certain people and you have no idea what that outcome is, it'll totally change your ending. Like there's this one prime monk that if you give him the wrong flower,
he dies.
He fucking dies.
I will agree with Dom that a game like that doesn't really have a lot of replayability for some people, but I will say with Dark Souls, at least there's the PvP aspect to it.
Dude,
Sekiro, that's not there.
With those type of games like Dark Souls, I played it for 2 hours and there was no replayability after that. I was like, dude, I'm so over this.
It just depends.
Challenge, my dude.
No, it just adds so much stress, man. I'm just over it.
Yeah, dude, I get real anxious when I fucking play Sekiro, though. Like, my heart starts beating fast.
That's why it wasn't DayZ.
Yeah, you guys can't put your feet on here. You're gonna freaking move the damn...
I know, right?
I know.
I just stretched out, my dude. I didn't
keep catching myself doing it, and I'm like, fuck.
So if you guys were to give a rating for Sekiro, right, out of 10, from what you guys have played so far, what do you guys think?
Well, I'll give it a rating.
I'll give it an 8. I'll give it
Graphics? Because of its graphics, I'll give it a 4.
You haven't even played it.
You can't even give him a review because he doesn't play those games.
Okay, I actually want to hear Eric's review because Eric actually likes these games.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Just because some things, it doesn't have that multiplayer aspect that would keep me to go back, and it's more linear than I would say they're not linear, but I mean in terms of the story, it's it's not your own character this time. It's a pre-made character.
Yeah, there's more story.
It's his story, and that's where it kind of differs from the other ones.
I will say too, with Dark Souls 3, the Dark Souls and Bloodborne, I like that universe surrounding the game a lot more because it was just you never knew what the fuck was going on. There's random shit going on, and where this game is there's not that much of it.
Yeah,
even where there is
they're pretty straightforward with you in their storytelling this time around, where you can kind of understand for the most part what's going on and what you need to do.
Okay, because I remember
You know, you go.
I mean, there was fucking aliens or fucking
And Bloodborne.
and
Those
fucking
Cthulhu
like
monsters.
there's Cthulhu monsters in Bloodborne, and like you would not have.
Yeah,
so
well, it's like in
guessed
the
that.
beginning of Bloodborne, it just like you don't see them, and you have like this thing called insight that you get every time you beat a boss.
Yeah.
And if in the beginning of the game, if you get over 40 insight, the world changes and you start seeing like these giant Cthulhu monsters on the buildings. The enemies are different. You start hearing like babies crying and shit
Yeah.
in the background, and it's like things start getting weird. But then if you don't have that 40 insight, you never hear it. You don't see it.
Yeah.
Until you get to a part in the game where you kill a boss, and then you start seeing it all appear on like the walls and shit. And the game is like once you see that, like, okay, what the hell is this game? Like I thought it was just weird, like medieval shit. Now it's like there's like Cthulhu shit going on.
Yeah, I was gonna say in Dark Souls 3, I remember like when I was playing it, I got through the whole tutorial, and I think Michael actually carried me through a couple of like the other bosses. I had no idea what the hell was going on. I literally had no idea if there was story.
Yeah,
They're
they don't
very.
explain it to you.
Yeah,
I just knew Sun God. Pray to him. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's mostly
it's
Dark
just
Souls-
random shit like that.
Dark
Yeah.
Souls 3 and 1 are in like combined, and Dark Souls 2 I guess is in the same universe, but it's not really as combined as it is with the other two, because Dark Souls 3 is basically kind of a direct sequel to 1.
Yeah.
But in 1 they explain it in the beginning cutscene, but after that you either have to listen to the dialogue when you talk to NPCs, which you can miss and you don't talk to them.
Yeah.
You find items in the world that you read their descriptions, or weapons or armors, and you read the descriptions, and you can piece it together. But even after that, you don't even know what the hell's going on. So then you start watching videos explaining it, and you're like, oh, I get an understanding. And then you realize, well, the company doesn't even confirm these things, so it's all speculation still.
What I liked about it was like the first time I ever played it, it just pops me in the game. I don't know what's going on. I click a random button, my guy drinks like a potion, I see the number go down, I was like, what the fuck, did I need that? Do I get another one? What's about to happen? I go up to an enemy, I was like, okay, how do I attack? I start hitting all these buttons. I start swinging, but I'm missing everything. I'm like, okay, that's how I swing. So he starts hitting me back. I obviously fucking die instantly. So like, just trying to piece together how to fucking play was something new to me, because usually like it gives you like a stupid tutorial.
How about Dark
This
Souls or Sekiro?
Dark Souls.
Uh-huh.
They don't teach you anything, dude. You just get thrown in here and they're like, good luck.
Yeah,
you meet
Sekiro,
some
they
giant
teach you
monster.
everything.
Is this the boss? Do I have to kill this thing? What do I do? What's going on? And you just...
That's very old school video games. That's
I know, that's what's
how
good
all
about it.
video
That's
games
how-
used
That's
to
why.
be.
appeal
That's like
for
the
it,
big
too.
appeal to it, is because they don't tell you anything.
Right.
And you have to, it's like your own understanding of learning the boss's patterns.
Dude,
and even then they
it's
change
rewar-
the
yeah,
patterns.
it's
You
rewarding.
can
because
lock
you're
in on
actually-
enemies, right? And like you'll basically be focused on them. I went through like 2 bosses in the game, and then I got to like a guy and I accidentally locked onto him. I was like, what the fuck? I was just blindly running around, just swinging my sword. I could lock onto a dude and hit him individually.
Well,
Like-
that's the whole like.
That's why it's
dichotomy
good,
with,
yeah.
World of Warcraft. That's why there's a lot of people
Well,
that are
even-
leaving and getting excited about vanilla, because that's how vanilla was. You have to kind of grind. You have to
Yeah.
figure things out. It's
Which
more.
is-
It's more rewarding of a game.
Mhm.
If somebody tells you everything to do and it feels easy, it's not fun to play because you don't feel like
Yeah.
you're being challenged.
Well, even that in Dark Souls, like you go like exploring that world and like, what the hell is this? Or like you find like you're like on the edge of the world.
Hold on. By the way, that's why I play multiplayer games. Okay, go.
I'm on the edge of the world. I'm like, oh, what's over there? And there's like a tree, and I hit the tree, and the tree just disappears. And there's just like a guy that one shots me. I'm like, what the fuck was the point of that? Why is that there? And it's like, I have to go kill him.
You're like exclusive to card games now.
Yeah. What kind of talking
well,
do you have, card game guy?
games that Dom's been playing lately.
What the hell are you talking about?
So I heard you just bought like 3 packs of Yu-Gi-Oh cards on an online Yu-Gi-Oh
Not
game.
even that. He goes, hey Eric, you want to buy a magic
Wait,
deck?
you bought some?
Me and Johnny.
Now you're play to win?
He texted us. He was like, "Guys, go buy the starter deck, dude. We can all play." I'm like,
Oh,
"No."
and he
10
bought
years old again?
card
Yeah,
sleeves.
right?
Okay, so I played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, you're talking about
Are you gonna
physical.
buy
Physical
are you gonna,
cards.
Physical.
Are you gonna buy the physical cards
No, he
too?
did.
And then
No,
like
those are.
Oh,
he
those-
did. buy-
you
he
did
did
buy
buy
those.
those.
He bought
That's what he
card
bought.
are you gonna get one of those things that you
Yeah,
can like
the
pull on your
armor.
arm?
No, he's getting the
Yeah.
triangle. He's getting the
The
triangle.
dual discs?
Yeah, the dual discs. You're gonna get one of those
Then
as
he's
you're
gonna
playing
get back
online.
into what's the one? Let it rip.
Role play.
What is that one?
Oh, Beyblade.
Yeah, he's gonna get
Beyblades.
Let it
Guys, I got the
rip.
arena again.
Hey, man.
Beyblades are cool.
I got a fucking Beyblade, man. I got the original.
You
so
have-
You
oh,
still
fuck
have
yeah.
it?
You still
Me and Robbie
Your
got it.
arena?
But do you
Let's fucking
play
go.
with it?
Huh?
Do you play with it?
Did you get it
We
recently?
don't have
from,
anyone else to play with, so yeah, we fucking rip at each other about. You guys
You got-
get
you
one,
got-
dude. I already got
I'm
mine all
getting-
custom built and shit. I got the
Beyblade.
stickers on it.
You know they had a Beyblade club at high school, right?
Oh,
my
I,
god.
Yeah, but they use like the new
Dude,
ones.
I
The new ones
hope
are like
I was gone
you
at
can't use
that
the old
point.
ones against them. The old ones are all like plastic. The
old
new
ones
ones have
are
like
great, yeah.
metal
The new
and
ones
shit.
are-
They're
were
fucking
you
heavy.
guys into Blades as a kid? I
Fuck
did not.
yeah,
I
dude.
didn't care
No, I
about
had a
that.
friend.
Hell
that
yeah, it
was.
was.
That
I did
was
not think
about
it was
it.
cool at all.
I never got into
You
them.
put the arena
You
down.
had the arena. And
You got the
didn't even
arena
have the
down.
arena.
You fucking all go
That's
in
the
there,
only way
and then
you
some
can
asshole loses. He goes, "Oh, earthquake time!" and he starts shaking it.
No, they lose and they get pissed off.
Yeah.
So when you lose, your thing stops turning or whatever, and they'll like take it out, but they'll take it out like in like all like mad. So they'll take it out, and when they take it out, they'll fuck up the other guys that are going. You know, that always happened as a kid. Okay, but with the card games, just a quick spiel because there's probably people like,
They
oh,
suck.
why is this guy playing? Okay, me and my friend went to Target. We were gonna
And-
go buy a board game.
and they sucked each other's
They
dicks.
had no, we didn't suck any dicks.
Yeah, you did.
They had this.
Sucked many
You're
dicks.
trying to tell me that
Konami realized that Yu-Gi-Oh got so out of hand that it's not old school Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. So they came out with a new format called Speed Duels, and I bought the damn cards. Okay, that's what ended up happening.
and card sleeves.
And then I ended up playing.
Oh god, not the cards.
I ended up playing from there. I found out they had an app. I ended up playing Duel Links, which I had fun with a little bit. And then from there, I was like, Duel Links, it's fun, but it's very, very simple. It feels like, you know, you win turn 1 or 2.
I get my ass
They're-
kicked by
the same
Michael.
kind of decks keep winning, so I'm like, I gotta try something else. And then that's when I tried to go to Hearthstone. Hearthstone, same thing, kind of just too simple. I kind of felt like I was autopiloting. Long story short, my old manager introduced me to Magic the Gathering, okay? And I just want, okay, before you guys talk about anything else, what you want. But Magic the Gathering is one of the greatest games ever created. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, let's not talk about.
That's all I, no, I know, that's all I wanted to say.
No more
I just
TCG
wanted to
talk.
explain.
And then we move into real life. You want to buy a Magic deck?
And
He's going to.
I know
He's
as
going
soon as this
to.
ends, he's gonna be
I think
convincing
it's-
us all the
See,
time. by
you're
Yu-Gi-Oh
calling it the
cards.
best. I think it's the worst.
The worst.
Magic the Gathering is the greatest, definitely the greatest card game, but it's one of the best games ever made, I think. Okay.
Games. You're saying games. now.
I'm saying GAMES. I'm not just saying physical games either. I'm saying
So you're rating that up there? with
I'm
Lord of the
saying
Rings.
with video games and that game, how complex you can get with decks and strategies, and the back and forth can get really crazy in that game. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
games.
I
Alright, guys. So
I
in the,
said
in-
I think we
in
decided
the
that
next
Dom is
episode of the
not
Brown
right.
Cast, we're gonna be losing a guest here.
Magic the Gathering.
That's not happening. No
I think
way.
we now see that Dom cannot review games at all.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it.
No.
He puts that high up there with
Yeah,
all the all-time
that,
greats.
dude, that is crazy. I mean, I don't play Magic Cup, but it does not look that special, man.
It's not.
It's not.
There's a reason why Hearthstone gets more players.
There is.
Yeah, Hearthstone's a more casual game,
There is
yeah,
a-
but
yeah.
But Hearthstone can go fuck itself too. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, they ruined that game.
No,
Well, have you guys
Hearthstone-
ever?
Okay,
we're
Hearthstone
not
could
getting.
be-
We don't. Okay, we don't have to get into that.
Hearthstone can,
really
Hearthstone
don't
can
wanna
be
try
a
it.
great card game, and it could be the best card game, but the paywall that they put that game behind is ridiculous.
I wouldn't call it
There's
paywall.
only-
I'd say the individual cards ruined it.
No, because the thing is,
The new
way
ones.
that the way that their expansions
new ones,
work
yeah.
is like if you don't keep up and you don't play every day and you don't like whether you pay or you play normally. Like if you play normally to try and get those cards and try and do all the expansion stuff without paying, your life is gone. Like,
I will-
it's
Well,
like
even then,
you have to spend way too much time to actually get it. So that it's essentially a paywall to actually keep up with all the
The
decent
problem is that
players
it's
of the
beyond
game.
that now because they've introduced cards that I think are going to change it forever. That really sucks.
Well, and they
Because
take
now
out cards
they've
too
basically-
for ranked, but it's,
They've completely erased like an old strategy. Like you can't
Oh,
even
100%.
you can't even spam
if you have a basic deck
like
and you don't
monster
have
cards
if you have a
anymore.
basic deck and you don't have the current expansions cards, you're screwed. You're not
it's-
not
I
in
think
the meta.
there's
ruined
only
it.
one good card game, and that is Gwent. The only good card game.
Gwen is great.
Just
I've
get
been playing
just
Gwent
get
for a little
Zynga poker.
Oh god.
Yeah, you go on Zynga, dude. I'm waiting for you guys. Got my fucking poker account all
Is
made.
this,
Why
is this
go
why
on
you're
that?
like never playing with us?
Fuck yeah, dude! I got my Zynga poker
Why
going
go on that
down.
when I can go
I'm on
Red
there.
Dead 1?
You want to play a real card game? Go on fucking poker, bro.
No. You want to play a real card game? You fucking go on Red Dead 2, Red Dead
No,
Online.
Red Dead
we'll
1.
play
No,
some
Red Dead
fucking
Online
poker,
first.
all
Yeah,
right?
if you go on poker and you see Oswaldo Longbottom on there, you know you're fucked. You're about to lose all your money, dude. Because I'm there scamming people 24/7. So just get ready.
Talking about poker,
Yeah,
there's a lot of poker-esque things in Magic the Gathering.
yeah.
Okay,
no,
let's
sucks.
not bring poker into that.
Don't compare those.
Look,
It's not a
I think
fucking
I'm.
thing.
I think
Yeah,
I'm the
we
only
don't
one
have
here
I gambled at
that's
Vegas.
actually
Just because they're
played
made out
it.
of cards.
Magic?
don't mean-
You
Yeah.
all play poker.
Other than Dom, yeah.
Oh,
Other than
Magic?
Dom,
I don't think you give it a chance. I really think
I
you
gave
would,
it a chance.
you would
It
get
sucked.
into it.
It was terrible.
You would get into it. I know you
He's
do.
telling you that he gave it a chance.
I
and
know
he
you
hated
do.
it.
You would get into it. All right. But we don't have to talk about card games. What are we talking
Yeah,
about? What's our next topic?
We're just on topic of video games. I don't know
Oh
what
yeah,
you guys want to talk
Borderlands
about.
3,
I don't wanna
Yeah, what are we gonna talk
It's all
about? Marvel or
topics.
something? I don't know.
No, we're gonna talk about how much Ant-Man sucks.
Ant-Man
Why the,
Ant-Man-
sucks.
why the
Ant-Man
fuck is
is
there a
going-
character?
Okay, no, he's not.
He's
I know
not.
what you're gonna say. No, he's
going
not.
inside Thanos' asshole.
No, he's
First
not.
of all-
and he's gonna expand.
Just because people make memes out of it doesn't make it
but
real.
it makes sense.
I finally watched
No,
that
it
movie though. What is it
Endgame?
called?
Ant-Man the Wasp?
Endgame?
Or-
No,
or-
not Endgame.
Which
Infinity
one?
War.
Infinity War.
It was
Yeah.
a really
No.
good movie.
Did you cry?
I enjoyed that the bad guy was actually felt
Thanos
a
is the
threat.
Yeah, and he was the main
I
focus.
enjoyed
Oh,
that.
Here's
But the movie was like so like convoluted to me.
the
Like, it
problem
was
with
just
the
like-
old Marvel movies is that every bad guy needed to be able to get beaten by Captain America. So they could only be as strong
Yeah.
as Captain America. 2 seconds in the movie, they're like, all right, this guy's a threat. First of all, he has a character to him. He's not just a fucking...
Well,
you know,
imagine-
he's not just a
He
big
has
CGI
some
model.
energy,
yeah, exactly.
He's got character, and he beats up the Hulk. 2
Yeah.
seconds in the movie, like, oh,
Yeah.
this guy ain't fucking
Imagine
around.
Star Wars without Empire Strikes Back. You need the bad guys to win sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the
That's
thing
what
is-
that's what causes the tension. That's what causes actual like.
Character development.
If you're watching a movie, like, especially this happens in a lot of movies where you're like, I know the hero's gonna win. I know this guy's not gonna die.
There's gonna be no...
It takes a lot of the like, what is it? I can't think of a word, but you know what
Stakes?
I mean. You know what I'm talking?
Yeah. So right off the bat in Infinity War, right, we see Hulk get beat up, we see Loki die, we see Heimdall get stabbed, and we're just like, dude, holy crap, what did we just walk into?
I hope, hopefully, in this new one they have like some like they were.
There's
building
still
up for
repercussions.
some-
there's
They don't
gonna be
get
a
rid
ton
of it,
people
right?
dying.
Yeah.
No, I hope
they're
they-
gonna come back.
You know what I think they're all gonna do? I think they're gonna do a Kumbaya my lord, like fucking, like fucking, what's it called? With Guardians of the Galaxy when he held the Infinity Stone. I think they're all the main characters from the original. They're all gonna grab an Infinity Stone. They're gonna try and make it happen, and they're all gonna fucking die, and they're gonna save the world.
Well, you're
I-
They're gonna reset
here's
it all.
the problem.
I
with
hope
it.
you go.
Everyone who turned to dust, you know they're coming back
Well, I hope
because
not.
they already have movies lined up. Past
Well, yeah,
this.
Yeah.
absolutely. The people who
So it's
died
like,
are coming back.
kind
but
of
the
when you
people
watch
alive
it,
are gonna die.
when they watch, it's like, why the fuck do I care if he died? Because I know he's coming back.
Well, it's...
It's all about the people who are still alive now, like Iron Man or Captain America, where you know one of those two is gonna die.
Yeah.
Maybe like some of the
Both
other ones
of
are
them.
gonna die.
Both
You
of
don't know
them
any of
die.
this stuff. This is all speculation.
No.
You don't know any of this
Hey,
stuff.
dude, Spider-Man
I
died.
honestly
He
think
has
all
a
of them-
movie that's
maybe
takes place
Scarlett
after this
Johansson
movie.
stays. Like maybe some of the minor like.
Here's-
The guy who plays Captain
but
America.
Captain America,
And who
Iron
even
Man.
cares about Captain America anyways?
No one
I'm
does.
just hoping that they do.
That's
I
my
care about
boy.
the Hulk, dude. And they like
Something to-
blue balled the Hulk the entire movie. So they better be saving up for
Yeah.
something in this
No,
next
they're
movie.
Oh
gonna
no,
do
it's not gonna be
something
Hulk.
I was
It's
like,
gonna be Captain
I don't
Marvel
care
because-
about any of these fucking stupid ass superheroes.
Yeah.
Iron Man, he doesn't have any powers. The Hulk is the only badass superhero, and the whole entire
Hulk is
movie
good.
they're like, oh, Hulk doesn't want to come out or some shit.
They're-
He better come out, dude. I swear to God.
The old
He will,
Hulk
he
wouldn't
will.
have done that.
I swear.
The old Hulk would have
No,
grew
no.
like 3
That was the
spikes.
best
even
part
more.
in the Avengers when he takes Loki and he's fucking Ragnar around.
We
And
need
they
Ed
have kind
Norton
of like they have
Yeah.
a bunch of scenes in the Avengers where like all of the heroes kind of like look at each other and they kind of know like, yeah, we're kind of all a bitch compared to Hulk. Like
Yeah.
Hulk kind of does half the shit for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you get rid of Mark Ruffalo and bring back Ed Norton
late.
Hulk.
Too
No,
late.
I want
Too
Ed
late.
Norton.
I don't want Ed Norton. Ed Norton
Hell
was
no.
not.
No,
like
it
Hulk.
doesn't
Actually,
matter
Ed
who. It doesn't
Norton.
matter who Bruce Banner is. No one gives a fuck.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
care about the
exactly.
goddamn
No,
Hulk.
No one
Okay.
cares until it's Ed Norton.
You could put anyone's
Oh,
Bruce
Ed
Banner. No one
Norton
gives a
sucks my
shit.
heart.
So
That's why.
the
That's why
next
this. Hold on. That was my
That's what
biggest
you
pet
need.
peeve of this new movie. I don't fucking care about Mark Ruffalo or whatever that his name is.
Ruffalo, yeah.
From all those romantic shitty comedies,
Yeah.
man. No one gives a shit. You pull out the Hulk.
You know what? It actually bothers me that he's the Hulk because I think he's the worst actor out of all of them.
Yeah.
At least the other ones,
He's
I could
fucked
tolerate
up the,
him.
He's fucked up the
He's
most
the worst
too.
actor and
Well,
he spoils
Wait,
everything.
like, who is the big one in the movie? Doctor Strange? Fuck off! Give me
No,
the goddamn Hulk!
Here's the thing,
Dope, man.
I don't give a
No,
shit
no, no,
about
no,
this
no.
guy.
I could
What about
tolerate
the
the
1
oth-
Million Suns?
I could tolerate the other banners, but this guy with Ruffalo's banner, it's like, dude, please be the Hulk. Like the other ones,
He's
you
such
could
a
kind
little-
of, they
yeah.
could hold you off until he becomes.
He's
a-
such a little bitch.
Yeah,
too,
he's a
right?
little bitch.
He's
So when
so
you're watching,
whiny.
like, dude,
He's
shut up.
whiny
up.
too. He's like, "Come on, Hulk!" Like, he kept making it. God, fuck that guy. Bring on the Hulk.
You
All
wanna
right.
know my secret? I'm always angry.
Yeah.
If you're always angry, why don't you do the fucking Hulk?
So the theory about why Hulk didn't transform in Infinity War, right? And why they
got
kind of
blue balled
them.
Because he's a pussy?
No, so a
He
lot...
got beat the fuck up by fucking
that's the
Thanos
thing.
and he felt like a bitch now.
A lot of people think it's because he got beat up by Thanos, right? But there's like a huge theory going out right now where it's because the last time Hulk was on Earth was in Ultron, right? And that's where he destroyed that whole city. And like Hulk himself knew like, what the fuck did I just do, right? Which is why he left Earth. And so when he's back on Earth, he doesn't want to transform back into Hulk because he's like scared of people's perception of him or whatever.
I think it's because he's got a small penis.
That's the theory behind it.
Right,
So
Tom's got a theory.
here's what I think.
Yeah?
Okay.
I think
He's got 2-inch
that
dick.
the Hulk is a spirit now, right? He's his own thing.
what?
He's not only Bruce Banner. Because Hulk can talk to Bruce Banner, right? So they're not the same person, okay?
Okay.
Now
Yeah,
we understand.
their
I always
psyches are
thought
separated.
that the Hulk was Bruce Banner, just like super crazy.
No, they're two different
They're two
people.
different
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he got his ass kicked by Thanos, right?
Yeah.
So I think Hulk's like, fuck.
Thanos.
I got beat. So he left. He's like a spirit.
Yeah.
And he's like interdimensional traveling
Yeah.
to find more Hulk juice.
What?
And I think right now Hulk is just stabbing himself with Hulk juice. In the new movie. Okay, in the new movie, they're gonna fight Thanos and they're gonna be like, yeah, let's team up, blah. We're gonna steal
And then
the
Hulk
Infinity-
Hogan's gonna show up, right?
We're gonna get the Infinity
Hey there,
Stones.
brother.
And
Hey
Thanos
there,
is
brother.
Thanos is gonna be like,
This guy.
bro, I just got a new Infinity Stone. I have like 9 now, right? He's gonna go beep beep beep. And he's gonna have like the
There's not more.
He's gonna have the Yu-Gi-Oh control disc.
God.
And he's just gonna go, I
Yu-Gi-Oh
summon
in
Blue
this
Eyes.
shit.
Okay, but anyways, he's gonna kill everyone,
like
right?
card game.
And all the audience is gonna be
gonna be
crying,
like
like,
Blue Eyes,
oh
White
no,
Dragon.
my favorite superheroes died.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, like Bruce Banner's dead too. Like there's no Hulk, but Hulk appears, dude, and he's the size of a planet now. He's like the Transformers, like you know that Transformers planet. And he just fucking kills Thanos with his finger.
Where the hell did this theory come from?
Thanos.
I like this theory.
I like this theory too. It's
What's the
funny.
difference between Thanos and Thanos?
I know,
Thanos
right?
is the Greek one.
Is he like Xerxes?
Oh man.
I know what we're talking about. I keep
Oh,
derailing
man.
this.
Fuck, I was gonna say something about it. There was something that came out though about someone who died and someone was coming back. But I don't remember who the fuck it was.
Everyone who turned to dust is coming back. That's it.
I
Yeah.
don't know, I still like the movie.
Oh no. You know,
Infinity War?
Captain
I like
America. It was
Infinity War.
Captain America. Because apparently,
Oh, he's dying.
well, okay, yeah. Apparently he's
Because he
dying,
can't
right?
take it.
It's supposed to be his last movie, but apparently, the guy, it was one of the Russo brothers, basically was like, "Oh no, we'll see more of Captain America."
Well, yeah, we'll see.
Well,
they're
because
gonna
it's gonna
change
be
the
Bucky
character.
that takes over.
Oh, that's
No,
true.
no,
Because in the
I-
comics, it's Bucky that
they-
eventually
yeah.
takes up the mantle.
I thought Falcon takes it.
No, it's not gonna be
I thought it was
Falcon.
Falcon.
I don't know
Falcon.
what's gonna
Sorry,
happen.
Falcon.
Falcon, yeah.
Useless ass.
It's either
Falcon.
Falcon or
What
Bucky.
powers does
one
he
of
have?
them.
How is he alive?
Dude, he's got
What
some
does he do?
wings, you know, he's pretty
doesn't-
useless.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he's like War
He's got-
Machine. He's just got a fancy suit.
And-
I mean,
Yeah, but at
In-
least War Machine has a fancy suit. This guy just
Yeah.
has wings.
He's just got wings.
In the MCU, it'd make more sense if Bucky did it because Bucky also has like the
ties.
serum and,
yeah, and
he has the strength
he's
and
been
stuff
there
like that.
since,
So
since the same time.
You know
Yeah.
who should be the new Captain America?
who?
But this should never go by Captain America. It should be Wolverine.
No.
Just don't make him Captain. Just be
Talk
like,
about
oh,
Wolverine.
Wolverine's here. But no
It's
one
not about
cares
Wolverine.
Captain
So the whole Fox deal, right? The whole merger actually just got
Oh.
finalized. So now it's done. Disney owns X-Men. Disney owns Fantastic Four. Disney owns all those villains,
Just
all
in
those
time for
characters.
I just want to
Phase
see.
four.
Mhm.
And they haven't announced
Well, I
the
just
whole
wanna see
ton
the
of Phase
X-Force
4
movie.
yet.
They haven't.
We know some of the
Dude.
beginnings. Like, isn't Spider-Man Homecoming the very first Phase 4 movie?
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
So what else is
I thought it
coming
already came
out
out.
that
So-
we know about Phase 4?
So there is
Panther
a
too.
Black Widow movie. Who
Who
cares?
cares?
Wait, is that coming out this year?
I don't know about this year, but this is Phase 4. I'm talking about Phase 4.
Okay.
So there's a Black Widow movie.
Who
They're
cares?
giving her like what 7 years too late for Black
Hey,
Widow.
she can kick though. That's her
Yeah,
power.
oh.
She can kick.
Right? Yeah. There's going to be a Spider-Man movie.
Oh,
Who cares?
I was about to
Wait,
say
wait,
that.
okay,
You remember when Stretch the X and those dumbasses were like, yeah, Batman can beat Superman, you know, and they made the fucking movie? Okay.
But
First
he
of
can't.
all, okay.
Okay, why are we?
Me,
Oh,
me with a
now
gun
it's just
Okay.
could walk up
completely-
behind Batman.
And shoot him in the head, okay? You could say kryptonite or whatever. Okay, this is just for like the internet who's watching, okay? And I know people are gonna be like, yeah, but, you know, Superman or Batman has kryptonite or some
Superman
shit.
could
Okay,
grab
this
a
was
penny,
my
alright?
this was
Superman
my
can
thing,
turn
okay?
time.
Okay, kryptonite is like an aura effect, right? You got to be like around it. Okay, Superman can fly and shoot lasers.
Why are you looking
Okay,
at that?
Superman-
The camera's up there.
I'm talking to. Oh. Okay,
You're doing
Superman
it the
can
whole
fly.
time.
Okay, Batman cannot fly. Batman, this is the only way Batman can win now. Okay, I've thought about this. Is if Superman has no idea Batman's coming and he gets him by surprise. But if Superman knows Batman's coming, all he has to do is fly 90 feet in the air. What the fuck is Batman gonna do? And shoot one laser at him and he's dead. Okay.
Yeah, but
he doesn't even.
I don't know why that came
so
out.
dumb.
I don't know why that came out, but I had to put that to rest.
You're getting
let me give you
complicated here
one
because all he
argument.
needs is a penny from his pocket, and he can
Yeah,
super
he can
flick
shook
it.
it and kill him.
Let me give you what they're gonna say as an argument. But Superman doesn't kill people.
Yeah,
That's the
oh
main
my
argument.
Okay,
god.
look.
okay.
He doesn't
We're
have
talking
any argument.
about
He
a
doesn't-
fight, okay?
No. He
Stop.
doesn't even have to kill him. He can super flick it and break his kneecap.
Yeah, cut off his legs.
or-
He can super flick the penny, cut off both his legs, and then use his laser vision to make sure he doesn't bleed out.
Or
Yeah.
you can just pick him up and,
And
just
then-
fly him up to space. He can turn back time, kill him as a baby. He can do anything to kill him.
But he can't kill him now, right?
He's ready. Here's what he's gonna do. He's gonna breathe on him. He's gonna fly away and die.
Here's the thing.
Oh, he'll do his freeze breath.
If
They'll
both
put him
heroes,
next to Walt Disney.
if both heroes fought each other, right, and there's that part of them that don't care about
Una
killing, right?
oblongata.
Let's say they're all both fighting to the death, then Superman can win 100%.
Stupid, right?
But they don't do that. They don't fight to the death. If it's both characters as they are, Batman will win all the time.
No.
No,
Yep.
Batman
100%.
was
Batman will
Because
win
you're
all the
saying
time.
basically Superman has to go, Batman, it's not cool to kill me. And Batman goes, fuck you, bitch, and kills him.
Wait.
Well, Batman won't kill him either, but Batman will stop him. Batman will stop Superman. But
Why
if they're
wouldn't
both,
Superman stop him?
if they're both fighting to the death, right?
I
Okay,
don't know, we're in the Injustice
and that
universe.
part of
I'm not
them-
even talking about death anymore. All he has to do, like we just discussed, he could super flick. He could pick up like a rock, a pebble off the ground, and he could just fling it at Batman's kneecap. Motherfucker has X-ray vision. He's hiding behind a building. Doesn't give a shit. He'll fucking flatten out a penny, make it thin, and just woo.
Okay, you don't think Batman already knows what everything like Superman could do?
I don't care what Batman knows.
Do you think does Batman know what
stays in
Superman's
every
gonna
scenario.
do?
His knowledge stays in.
You're
Of
acting
course
like
he'll know.
Superman's a
How is he
moron.
gonna? Okay, so let's say Superman goes to the core of the earth. Batman's gonna be like, he's at the core of the
Yeah,
earth.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just know
Let's say
it.
he
I
goes
know he's down
underground
there.
and he just starts digging under him, right? He can still see it. What the fuck is Batman gonna do?
Imagine just one little tracker and it's done.
What tracker? Superman can just fucking...
You're talking about Batman. He's not gonna put a tracker on him if he's fighting Superman.
Okay, he has a tracker. I still don't give a shit. One laser.
Yeah, one laser
like he
far away.
said. His eyes can kill and he can see through walls.
Okay, that's the thing. Superman doesn't fight to kill.
Nathan.
He doesn't have to kill him.
Wait, Nathan.
One shot to the spine, he's never
Nathan.
walking again.
Injustice. Injustice universe where he's killing everybody.
Yeah, Batman's
That
still
would be
surviving
cool.
against them.
He's in-
It
no,
is
I
the
think they
universe.
kind of
Killing
teased
everyone.
that. Like
It is
I
the
didn't,
thing.
That's the thing.
I didn't see the movie, but
No, it's
in
not the
DC,
movie. It's
I'll tell you right now.
No, in that DC, I never watched it. It was really bad.
No,
Superman
there's,
being evil is so fucking
there's a
retarded.
game
Why
and
not
comic.
Batman?
Hold on,
Batman's
though.
already fucking like he uses child soldiers to fight meth addict clowns. Like that guy seems a lot closer to the edge of being evil than Superman.
Didn't they have?
They have a,
from
Didn't they have a
Kansas,
scene
Superboy?
in one of the new movies where like Superman's not like evil, but he's kind of like he fights everybody like for a half.
Oh,
Oh,
he
yeah,
kills
'cause he
people
loses
in the
his
movie
memory.
for sure. Like
He loses his
Oh,
memory,
Oh,
right?
he's
Just-
dreaming and then he goes into like he sees the future.
And then there's like
kind
the
of.
Flash, and the
Yeah.
Flash runs behind him, and then he
Oh,
notices
yeah.
like they
Oh,
have
yeah.
in slow mo, and,
About
and
Justice
like they
League.
notice that Superman can see him.
Oh yeah, in Justice League.
That would be
There's
cool.
When they're
a,
fighting
uh,
Superman.
That's
yeah.
that would be cool.
There's a
Here's
universe.
the thing
You
why
should have been there for that movie because I don't know about you guys, but me and Lexi in the back, and I was just laughing how
It was
retarded.
really bad,
It
right?
was so bad. You know,
Yeah.
I love this
Yeah, it
shit.
was-
I love superheroes. First scene in the movie, I just break out laughing because just the settings, everything looks so shitty. I was like, this can't be real. There's no
Then
way
you
this
see
is real.
Cyborg.
The whole movie, I'm laughing at how comically bad it is.
Yeah.
It was one of the worst movies I've ever
I
seen
know,
in my life.
I know it's a bad movie. I was just talking about that. One scene.
Terrible.
That was the
was,
only scene I liked, by the way.
That would
when
be
they're fighting
cool.
Superman.
Yeah, that'd be cool. If, like,
Here's the
There
reason
is a
why
universe
Superman would
where
make a better
Superman-
villain than Batman, right? So if Batman's a villain, okay, there's literally like 30, 40 other superheroes that can stop him, right? If they all fight against him. With Superman, that's a lot
You just
harder.
argued to me
Yeah,
that he
but
could beat
that's-
Superman.
Hold on.
If it's a one-on-one,
That's the reason
if
why
it's
I
a
don't like
one-on-one,
Superman.
yeah. But if it's Batman, you think he's gonna beat the Flash, Green Lantern, Superman, Wonder
Why wouldn't
Woman,
he have them as
Aquaman, all
allies?
of them at the same
Hold
time?
on. Let's make another argument. What hero can Batman even beat? He's a fucking dude.
Oh no, don't forget.
Even
his main-
Iron Man, when he's in the suit, he's pretty much like
Yeah,
almost a superhero.
Dom,
I mean,
No,
he could
let's not
stand from a
forget.
distance too.
Yeah,
Batman's main villain is a fucking clown.
A methed up
That's
clown,
his main
yeah.
villain.
His main
And
villain's
the
a
other
methed
one
up clown.
is a roided Hispanic. That's his other villain.
Is he
Same.
is he
Yeah,
gonna be
that's it.
the fight Iron Man
And let's
in
not
the
forget,
dark?
Bane broke his back. All right, You're telling me that Superman can't kill Batman, but Bane broke his back?
Wait, Nathan.
That's the reason why I hate Superman, though. He has all these powers, which makes it like, all right, this is fucking stupid. You can do everything. And then his one weakness is a glowing rock. What the fuck?
No, but that's...
Well, because they have to give him a weakness.
Yeah, but it's like you give him all these powers,
They
and
don't
then
give
you
him a
find
weak-
out his weakness is a rock.
And he's
it's
deprived
like,
of the sun. That's also another weakness too.
If you give him a weakness,
it's just too many
that's-
powers.
Who, Superman?
Yeah, you're gonna have no like.
It's like what fucking Stan Lee said. You give him too many powers. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
No one. I don't care
Well, I
about it
mean,
anymore.
okay,
I
here's
hate
my argument. Superman might have a lot of powers, but, you know, so you think, oh, he can never be defeated. When you watch a Batman movie, you already know he's not going to be defeated. What's the difference between him having no powers and Superman having all the powers?
No, because then you
At
see-
the end of the day, you know they're not going to lose, so
Well, yeah,
what the
but then
fuck
you
is the
see,
difference?
like,
It's all
then
about
you
the
see-
story in the
but then
end.
you see
It's about good
Batman-
writing. They
Yeah.
have the same immunity.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
you don't.
problem.
Yeah, but you
It
don't
isn't
have
good
any.
writing in the movies.
Like you don't have any like conflict if there literally is no way,
Well, you make
unless it's like
conflict.
emotional. Like
you
he's
make
like,
conflict. He has weak family. He's got Lois.
Yeah,
he's
you
got
can
friends.
talk-
that-
yeah,
it's
you
all,
can
at the
talk
end of the
about
day,
that.
it's all about the
Which is
writing
why-
because they have the
Yeah.
same immunity. They might have different powers. They have the same fucking plot armor
Right,
for
right.
both of them. So
Why
that's
did you
why when
say
people
that
say he's
name?
overpowered. At the end of the day, I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. He's the same as like every other superhero.
Yeah. Like like you're saying, just target Lois, target his family. And
Yeah,
just, like,
you might not
That
beat
makes for a
him,
good
but you
story.
can make him cry a little bit.
yeah. You can break him
Might
down.
make him
nice.
What else is
mad.
that gonna do? That's gonna make
Yeah.
you go off the edge.
You can make a good
Yeah.
story out of it.
You could, but that's never gonna happen. You have what's his name? What is Zack Snyder who made the movie? Schneider.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
Zack
Nice.
Snyder's
Horrible
actually.
writing.
You know what's funny is Zack Snyder is coming out with his official cut of the Justice League.
I don't
movie.
want. I don't.
So
wanna
they're
see
actually
that.
pushing it for it to come out.
I don't
it's
wanna
it's
see
coming
that. I don't
out.
wanna see
Yeah.
that.
I don't want to
I already saw what he did with Justice League. I don't want to see his cut.
No, that wasn't his cut though. That was Joss Whedon. Joss Whedon came in as soon
Okay,
as
I still
and he
I still don't wanna
recut and
see
reshoot.
I saw his
saw
Batman
that
v
entire
Superman.
movie.
That wasn't much better.
Yeah.
Batman versus Superman was literally Joss Whedon's baby, not Zack Snyder. He took Zack Snyder's stuff.
No. You're
reshot
talking about
shit.
Justice League. I'm talking about Batman vs Superman.
Oh yeah, I
One of the
guess.
worst
I
movies
don't-
I've ever
I
seen in
don't
my
wanna
life.
see
The extended
I
cut
don't
made
wanna
it
see
better.
it.
No, it
The
was
extended
Justice
cut made it
League.
better.
It was Justice League that that
It
Joss
made
Whedon
it
took
better,
over,
but you basically took a turd and polished it a little bit. All right, that's
I
not much
think
better.
Zack Snyder's like daughter died or something.
Yeah, that was really sad.
Dude,
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
You know what was funny is that we saw Zack Snyder like a month before that even happened too.
The Urban
yeah.
Spectrum.
I-
Yeah,
me
we
and Nathan
saw him
have
at
a
the
picture
Wonder
with him,
Woman,
right?
Wonder
Yeah.
Woman
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Could you send me that picture? I don't have that anymore.
I know I had the picture of me and him. I don't know if I have the one.
I have a
with-
picture
I didn't even
I'll
take a
see.
picture
with
because I was like,
me
ah.
Do you know who Batman's
shaking
villain-
hands
Batman's
with the
villain's
director of
basically,
300.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler.
Fuck yeah.
Adam Sandler is Batman's villain.
That's how I'll remember it. Not for the Superman movies,
Is
for the
Batman's
director of
villain. That's
300.
essentially- Joker is Adam Sandler.
Oh,
You signed up my
That's
300
that's
DVD.
essentially
Yep.
it.
Hey, bro,
Batman's
you gonna make 300 too?
It's like, what the fuck?
Just
Can I be
weird,
one of
yeah.
Leonidas' boys? I'll go on roids just for the movie, man.
Okay, here's another one for you. Ready?
Yeah.
How do you make a movie? This is another stupid ass idea.
Okay.
King Kong versus Godzilla.
They did it before.
No,
No.
we don't talk about that.
Yeah, we know because the Japanese created new special powers for King Kong.
Okay, do it again.
But how does King
No,
Kong
no,
fight
he's not getting
Godzilla?
powers.
That's another dumbass movie. You have a giant
I
ape
like
with
that
hair.
idea.
You have a giant ape
That-
with
that's
hair.
just
Well-
so stupid.
You have
Okay,
a giant
wait,
ape with
wait.
hair that died to human beings, and he's gonna fight a giant fucking
Whoa,
dinosaur
whoa,
thing
whoa.
that
That's
can't
where you're
die.
wrong.
Well,
That's where
I
you're
don't-
wrong.
I got this.
It's not any human. It's Samuel Jackson.
No.
That's what makes sense.
Here's the thing. You're telling me King Kong doesn't have powers?
No,
Oh,
Very
shut up.
mistaken.
no,
Shut up.
no.
You're not getting
He
into
does not
it.
have powers. He
He's
is a
not
kaiju, and that is
He's
it.
not a wizard, all right? You
He
shut your
believes King
mouth.
Kong's a wizard.
He's
King
not a
Kong's a
wizard.
wizard.
Oh.
Yeah, he is in the fucking. Have you seen King Kong versus
No,
Godzilla?
dumb. He's not even using that.
King
He's
Kong
not
versus
using that.
Godzilla was one of the most heartbreaking things as a kid.
Dumb.
You see this giant ape beat your hero.
Dumb. He's not. He's
I
not
like that
using.
movie, by the way.
And it was so old. King Kong just looks like this piece of shit gorilla across
goes like
him
this the whole time.
They got from the '60s or something.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
God.
Michael's not using that movie. He's going off pictures of King Kong trying to like smoke and shit, saying he's casting a spell on the
I
town.
have
He's
seen
a
him cast
wizard.
spells. And there's a point in Godzilla where he teleports. It's pretty fucking crazy.
Oh,
my
here.
God.
Would you
I
rather?
think that's more of a
Okay,
true
would you
scene,
rather be stranded in Jurassic Park, like all the dinosaurs, are
Scared
there,
No.
in the dark.
or
Kong Island.
be stranded on Kong Island?
Jurassic
Kong
Park.
Island.
Kong Island. There's natives there, bro. I'm
What?
with the natives.
Really?
Jurassic
Yeah,
There's
I'm
survivors
with
on
the
Kong
natives.
Island.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Have you seen any natives on?
Yeah, are they gonna be
you-
friends with you?
Do you
know
remember
what they do?
Remember when Jack Black offered the native the chocolate bar? And she went for his hand?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
but-
living with those natives.
I was literally thinking about this the other day in the car. No, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic
100%.
Park.
100%.
Jurassic
You know why?
There's
I-
civilization.
I
there,
have
at least.
buildings I can hide
Oh, wait a
in.
minute.
You know
no,
why?
Because that stupid little kid survived.
Jurassic Park 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
that
the
kid
kids
survived.
The
survived.
kids survived for months. And
Billy
at
survived.
least in Jurassic Park, like, they're dinosaurs, but they're animals. King Kong Island, they're like monstrous creatures. Like, even the T-Rex is there. They don't act like T-Rexes. They're
Yeah.
just
Remember
like,
when he went to the
The
lake to
bugs,
drink
too.
water and a giant kraken
and
came
there's
out of
giant
it?
ass, like, there's monster bugs. Fuck that.
Remember the birds that ripped the guy apart?
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, the worst thing you probably have to deal with on if you were stranded on Jurassic Park, what would you think it'd have to be?
Spinosaurus.
Okay, what do you think it would be?
Oh no, raptors.
Those little
Yeah,
bugs.
dude, I'd be
I would
scared
say
of the
raptors.
fucking raptors more than anything
I,
else.
I agree.
I
I
think-
think it would be 100% Raptors.
Well,
I
I
think
feel
my
like
biggest fear
intelligent
would be
beings
those little
on, like,
ones.
the
Yeah, they'd be
You know
like,
why?
they'd be like, what is this bitch doing? This
No,
Because
what,
you'll
what,
be-
was
you'll
those,
be
what were
sleeping
those
and
little
see the
ones that
door.
attacked little girls?
Yeah,
Those
you
things-
just-
those things are fucking terrifying, man. Can you imagine like 50 of those coming at you?
So
Ooh, fuck,
Matt,
man.
everyone's running from like velociraptors, and then you see Michael with the compies. Oh shit, man! There's two of them.
No, I thought in the movie,
there's two of them coming at
That'd
me.
be me.
And-
Oh fuck, man.
There's only one. I know there's more around.
in the movie, didn't he have like T-Rex pee that he scared them off with or something?
Yeah,
With what? No.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
you
kid.
T-Rex piss. Yeah.
You just do what they did
Wait,
in
no.
Night of the Lost. You discover yourself in the piss.
No,
Yeah.
but it attracted the dinosaurs. Gotta get them in your eyes. Them gargling a bit. Gotta get it in your system.
Yeah, I don't know if that would exactly work, huh?
You'd just be
The T-Rex.
attracting the other sex.
He
for
is not
sure.
the smartest cookie in the jar. He has the walnut, and then drops the walnut into the caves like this giant ass thing. What is it? It's a walnut.
Oh god.
Yeah, I changed my decision. Jurassic Park for sure.
Really?
Yeah, King Kong.
Dude, King Kong.
Okay.
Yeah, and the natives, dude. They're like humans that are trying to kill you
Hey,
as well.
You hyped for the new Godzilla though?
Oh, I am hyped.
Yeah.
I am really
You've seen
hyped.
enough
This
trailers
is-
now.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
trusting
Yeah.
it a
New
little more.
Godzilla's gonna be fucking.
I
Yeah.
lost
Oh,
my
yeah, of
I
course.
lost my hype for it, but then I got it back when I read people thinking Gears is gonna be in the movie. And I go, that's all I wanted. I just wanted Gears to be in the movie.
Does it come out
Godzilla.
April this
Think
month
so?
or May? Okay,
May.
right after.
I'm gonna see it for my birthday, maybe.
Okay.
Unless it's for the 23rd, then I won't.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh
see
yeah,
it for
I'm
Eric's
definitely
birthday
seeing
too, by
it.
the way.
We got a plan.
Sorry, I have
for
a
that.
rule.
What? We should just
What's the
all.
rule?
We should all just
Only
see.
Crusaders and Vikings
Yeah,
alone.
well, I know this guy's gonna try to see it like the first day it comes out. I'm looking for like a Saturday.
Do
or
you
Sunday.
remember-
Let's do the
This guy's
IMAX.
planning to see
Have
it
you-
the
have you guys-
first Thursday.
If you guys don't do the first weekend, I can do
Yeah.
first weekend.
Do an IMAX. We are doing IMAX.
Me and Dom saw Jurassic World the first day, and there's some guy came in with like a tuxedo and a fucking raptor mask on. He was like handing business cards out to everyone.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's weird.
And then we watched the movie and we're very disappointed.
Yeah, I like Jurassic World.
I bet you do. You
I like
like
the
that
first
giant white CGI blob.
The second one was alright too. It wasn't.
I will
better, but it was
say,
alright.
the second one had the opening scene was perfect. I like the opening scene. Kind of stupid that they left the gate open, but
Yeah.
it's like, oh shit, this kind of reminds me of Jurassic Park, where like everything's scary and shit. Like
Yeah.
they thought all the dinosaurs were gone, they're still there, and then you see Chris Pratt, and it's like,
Okay,
this isn't Jurassic
If
Park.
all of our friends were stranded on an island, who would die first?
Eric.
Yeah,
Eric.
yeah, you
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, but this includes like Johnny and stuff too. Right?
except
Eric.
except
Johnny-
out of all
Johnny
of
can
you,
survive.
I'm the
Johnny,
only one that's
Johnny would throw Eric in the way.
I feel like once we got like,
It depends.
I
okay.
feel like once cannibalism started, Johnny would eat Eric.
Okay,
first.
no, no, hold on.
Oh,
hold on.
Kill Eric.
Johnny would be.
Here's the problem.
I,
Is
I
there
don't
a
think,
problem?
100%.
How
I
the
don't
hell
think
would
we'd
Johnny
make,
even catch
I
up
don't
to
think
me?
he'd make it to the point
Because
of
Johnny,
cannibalism.
Is
we
there
would let
threat on
Johnny
island?
eat because he
I
has
would have been
bones.
next to you guys.
It's
I would have
just-
left you guys.
Just survive.
That's why you die first.
Out of all
Alright,
you
alright,
people,
all
out
our
of all
friends
you people,
are
I'm the
stranded
one that's
on the
hunted.
Jurassic Park island.
Okay.
Does Eric
Johnny.
still die first?
Here's what
Johnny dies
happens.
first.
Eric dies first. We kick you out of the group.
Okay, I know. I know who dies first, and it's got to be Michael, just because he's the darkest.
Wait,
Michael's gonna be the
I hide in the
last
shadows.
one.
What
Wait,
are
wait.
you talking about?
Yeah,
The
you can see in the dark.
darkest always dies.
No, no,
first.
no, no.
It's fucked up, but it's
Hey,
what happens.
Here's
in
the
movies.
problem.
That's
Out
in
of
the
all of
movies.
you,
All right, that's in the movies. In real
out
life.
of all of you, none of you know how to hunt. I'm the one that knows how to hunt. I wouldn't
Okay.
stay anywhere near you people when you guys I would have left.
You go do
I know
that.
he's white, but
Here, in the real life though, I'm gonna hide in the shadows. Your bright ass is gonna get fucking seen
Wait,
by
wait.
everyone.
Who's
You do realize that they
who's gonna steal the raptor eggs?
I'm not doing shit.
Who do you
Okay,
think
no, no.
out of all of us would be the most likely to steal the raptor eggs?
Why would I
Not
steal a
me.
raptor? Oh,
If
you.
I
No,
stole,
remember?
Eric,
Jurassic Park 3?
Eric,
Jurassic
I would
Park
have
3?
taken those raptor eggs.
He's like,
You know
you
why?
stole raptor eggs.
See, this is the thing. I take them, and then I start raising them off the
Wait,
island
why do
with
you
my
guys
own
think-
raptors.
Why do you guys think Eric would be the first to die?
No, no.
He's the
If
smallest.
it's in Jurassic Park, if it's in Jurassic Park, it's gonna be Johnny. Johnny dies first.
Except I'm faster.
Why is it
than
because
Holmes.
he's slow?
First
You're
scenario,
faster
we
than
all
me.
need to run
I
away
want
from
to
something.
say faster.
Johnny's the
No,
first
you're
one
not.
getting
Wanna
bit,
race?
and we
Yeah.
all get away because
Have
of
a race
that.
outside.
That's it.
All right,
That's
let's do
true.
it, bitch.
Let's have a race.
All right, let's do it, bitch. I'm
Socks
faster
After
than you.
that,
coming
then
off,
we-
shoes
I'm
are
very.
coming off.
I'm.
Eric?
What the fuck?
Eric's the smallest one, so he probably.
I think Eric
Eric,
would
Johnny-
multiple.
Oh, why'd you say you kicked me out though? What's
Okay,
going on?
no.
Oh, you
First
do
of all,
something that pisses us
Let's
off.
go
and
small,
kicks you
and then
out.
let's go
What did I
IQ.
do?
Be done.
Low IQ. Low IQ.
What would I
Johnny,
do?
super low IQ.
So I feel like Eric would put us in situations multiple times that would literally put our life in danger, and he would do it on purpose just for laughs.
So
Like,
we would-
no, guys, I'm getting the morale of the group up. Like, no, bro, you almost killed us.
See, I'm not trying to get more.
See, I think. Hold on, but I think you guys are thinking about this the wrong way. You guys are thinking about this like us now. You got to remember when you're
No,
on
I'm
a stranded
100%.
island.
I know.
All of us are gonna
I
like,
know, I'm
show
100%.
like who we really
I know.
are.
I'm thinking of survival mode.
Oh, no, 100%
You would screw us
survival.
over in some way. You try to make
100%
yourself.
survival.
I would
You try to
probably
give
kill
yourself
us.
You
everything.
would be selfish.
Yeah.
You would be
I would
very
We
be
kick
selfish.
you out. That's why I'm saying we kick you
You
out.
would be very selfish, and he'd be your henchman. And so
No,
both of you guys.
no.
gotta
So you
go.
thought like if okay,
I've
so
already
if we
said
were,
several times, we're stranded. I'm leaving the entire group behind. I don't want to be with
so if we
you.
were on
I
a
know, that's why
stranded
you died
island,
first.
you
I'm not
think
gonna die though.
so if no one was eating and I went out and I found berries, you think I would just eat them all myself?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what's gonna happen. Dom's gonna go
What do
up.
you mean? That's not us. That's you.
I know.
That's
Dom's
what
gonna
I'm
go.
counting on.
Guys, I got this snake. Did you kill it? No, it's still alive. Then right then, it's just gonna get him in the neck.
No faith in
Is
you
this berry
guys.
good? No.
No faith.
See, what's
Anyways.
gonna happen? You guys are gonna. It's gonna be just like Madagascar.
I think of this scenario
I'm
all
gonna
the
turn
time.
into the rabid lion.
Yeah,
living
you'd
with
be
a
all
hyena.
by yourself, man. I'm sorry. You'd be with us in the beginning, but we'd probably kick you
I
out.
always thought about like cuddling with Michael because I think he could like keep me the warmest.
I'd be the
what
warmest
about
by,
Johnny?
by far.
Johnny.
But you just said Johnny was gonna die.
Yeah, but if
If-
Johnny was alive.
But use
then
his
we'd
dead
tell him.
carcass like
I
a-
feel like Johnny like
No, there's no recovery of that.
Out of
carcass.
all
It's
of
getting
them,
bit.
if we took cannibal, you killed Johnny first. He has the most meat, all right, and he's got dark meat. That's the best type of
No,
meat.
yeah, you and Johnny.
I don't think
first of
I'd-
all,
I don't
would
think
be-
I'd
You don't
ever
want
resort-
you don't want to eat meat. There's no meat on me.
I don't think I'd ever
You wanna
resort
get
to
Johnny.
eating human.
Oh, I
but
would.
I mean,
I'd always try
if
it.
pig is the only thing on the island,
I
then you know what's
I
happening.
think you'd be taken out pretty quick too.
Me?
Yeah, you're really
Nah,
tall.
I'm-
You're,
No,
I don't know how you're
feel
gonna
like
hide.
I feel like Nathan would do some dumb shit. Like he'd go up. Wait, guys, it doesn't
Yeah.
want to kill us. I know what it wants. He's gonna reach up to it, and it's just gonna fucking maul
I
him.
feel like he's too
Oh,
tall
no,
to
I-
hide.
I'd
who
be
would
on,
lead
like,
the
danger 100%.
who would lead the group though? Would there be a leader or no?
No, I would say out of
Would there be no
anyone.
leader?
Dude,
Yeah, but we
I
would- no, I
I
say
don't
if there-
know. I don't know about that. I feel like
I
there's
say
a
if there
couple
would be
people
one
that
leader-
would really try, and I don't know how well that would go.
I feel like Nathan would try.
Johnny would
I
try
feel
to be
like
the leader.
Dom and Nathan would be.
No,
I don't
the
think Johnny
two.
would try to be a leader.
Johnny,
Yes, he would.
no, Johnny would.
I feel like Dom.
See, this is
and
what I
Nathan
saw. We
and
already had
Johnny.
a survival
Nope.
situation in DayZ.
Nobody
right.
listens to Johnny. He couldn't be the.
I know, but he tried.
Oh, he would try. He would.
See, this is what happened. Johnny
not
would
saying we
try.
would listen.
Johnny would try, and we get so fed up that we
We'd
just kill him
excommunicate- yeah,
first. We
we'd
just
just
be like,
excommunicate
all right, we have to.
him.
We have to be done with him.
I get excommunicated.
I'm,
We'll
look-
tell
I'm,
him.
I'm really looking forward to Johnny seeing this part.
We're not going into it
specifically
planning
on the
it.
podcast
What if I give you guys
later.
a chance? What if I come up and I bring you a snake or?
How are you gonna get the snake?
Look, we wouldn't kick you out right away, but I
It'd be
know
a
your
gradual
nature, and we
build-up.
just kick you out naturally.
Just so mean.
We would kick you out. And Eric would die because he's trying to go off on his own.
Oh, I was
Or
surprised.
he's just too small.
No, you
This
have
is
to
what's
stick
gonna,
together.
Michael, this is what's gonna
I
happen.
think you and me have the best chance
Michael.
of living the longest.
You
Yeah, I
think-
mean, honestly, probably.
Maybe Nathan, I don't know. I got to see him out there on the
Let
field.
me tell you
But
something.
Yeah.
Michael.
I think me and Luke
I'm
would
gonna-
last a pretty long
you think I'm
time.
gonna
Yeah.
be dead, and then you're gonna go to the other side of the island and see the cult that I made with the random islanders, the sand people, and we're gonna go into
Ones
this
that
village. We're
butt
gonna
fuck
take
each other,
Dom,
probably.
the tallest one hiding, and we're gonna have him mounted up, just tied to a tree, to a tree. And Johnny, the main leader, is gonna want to go save him. Johnny's gonna go, but little do you know, you guys are gonna kill Johnny because you're gonna give away your main home. That's how it's gonna end.
Are-
Nathan's
are-
gonna
have
die
that
by
read
sea
Are
bear.
Sierra and
Luke-
Rob in
Luke's
on
gonna
the
try to make a raft
situation? Because
around
Do you want to have
I
the
mean-
situation?
well, they'd be first then.
Yeah,
they'd be
Yeah.
first.
Sierra
No,
go.
I feel like we would.
I love Rob, but I'd have to like
If
fucking
Sierra was
no.
on the
If
island,
Rob was on the island, I'd probably be the first to die because I'd be trying to keep her out of trouble.
Yeah.
I'd be having to sacrifice
I
myself in
feel
some
like if
fucking
there'd be
way.
one leader, it'd probably be Michael.
Huh?
It'd probably be you.
I don't want to be the leader.
doesn't matter
I don't
if
want
you
to
wanna
get someone
be.
killed.
It doesn't, because this is what happened. I walk up to you, boost me, boost me. We already had this type of situation happen in DayZ with Ryan.
Oh god.
I would be the first one to get naked.
Oh, we already know that. Like, I I don't think you needed to bring that
We
up
were all
on a
close, right?
podcast.
I would be the first one to
We are
embrace.
close,
I mean,
and
I've
then you
already
see guys, listen, our clothes are
I
holding
am
us
going
back.
to show you all my dick.
He's gonna
first.
go. Listen,
Guaranteed.
with our jeans on, we can't move. But look at me naked. Look how far I can go down.
I would be the first one
we
to
get on the
embrace.
island. We don't even know we're stuck yet. Dom just starts. All right.
He just, all right, what's the point in clothes?
Dom, what are you doing?
I mean,
It's holding
first-
me back, man.
First to embrace the island living.
Yeah, you get
Snake
cold,
bites
you
his
fucking
dick,
freeze
like,
yourself. You
first
do that.
12 hours.
Dom,
I'm trying to stay warm.
Dom's
It's
gonna
a
start, like,
tropical
worshiping
island,
the
Mike. It's a tropical
Yeah,
Oh,
island.
it's
that's what
tropical
island
now?
it is.
Yeah.
It's the one that Forrest Gump was stuck on.
Okay, are we still in
Okay,
Jurassic
wait.
Park? What
That's
is
a
it?
different movie.
Are we talking about regular
I think-
shit?
Oh, wait, we're on
I think
Jurassic
you're talking about Castaway.
What are we talking- wait,
I
wait,
don't know
Hold
what
on.
we're talking
Hold
about.
on, if we're on Jurassic Park, then I'm not taking my
What
clothes
kind of
off.
island is this? Are we talking about real
Why
life?
does it
just an
matter?
island? Are we
Castaway.
talking about
Castaway Island. Castaway
Jurassic.
Island.
I've watched Castaway enough times to live.
Wait, but if it's Castaway, what's the danger on the island?
It's Castaway, but there's no FedEx boxes.
Wait, was
Okay,
it
so we're on a
FedEx?
Castaway Island.
I don't
No
think
FedEx
I don't
box.
think any of us would die on Castaway Island.
Yeah, I think
What's
we
gonna
live.
kill us?
I
Yeah.
thought we would die.
I thought we were
Each
adding
other.
on
We
hostiles.
have enough
We would
trees.
go
to make-
crazy.
None of
enough
us have
trees
any
to make a
survival
raft
Okay,
to
so
filter
we're
our
talking about
water.
Castaway Island? Okay, none of us are gonna die.
How?
I thought there were like
We can
creatures
fil-
on this island.
Yeah, I thought there's like monsters
How
and
would
shit.
we die?
Yeah, how would we
How
die?
will we live?
We'd fucking make nets and fish.
You can make fish. We can make spears and fish. We can literally.
You have a lot of faith in our group.
I do.
We can boil.
I'll
our-
tell you right now. I'm
All right, Michael.
useless.
Michael,
Yeah, I know
I'll
you're
tell you.
useless. That's why we kick you out.
This is what
Come on,
happened.
you're on that side of the
If
island.
we're on
You
Castaway
guys would do
Island,
all the hunting, and I would eat
This
his
is
food.
exactly why.
if we were on Castaway Island,
This is why we
Michael, me and
excommunicate
Michael would
you.
be getting all the food, and then you have Dom. Dom, what'd you do today? I got naked like 3 times.
Yeah, I thought we were on like a creature, like monsters running around.
I'd be the
and
first
shit.
one to be like, guys, there's no women on this island. We gotta do something about like.
Oh, no. I can see where that's going.
Dom, what'd you do today? I fucked my own ass
All
about
right,
5 times.
what else was I thinking about?
Dom,
I
what
was
do you
literally
mean?
thinking about this the other day. I was like, dude, if
Well,
we
what
were
other
stuck
gay
on an
things were I
island.
thinking
All right,
about?
so
In
we
my
already-
vision of the island, though, we were all like.
Having gay butt sex?
We're all human
No,
centipede.
no, no, like I feel like
Dom must be right in the middle.
Let's get a gay butt sex train going, like Centipede.
I feel like it would be like this is the end. Like that's like I feel like that would happen.
You'd be Danny
Exactly. That's why you'd be out of the
Yeah,
house.
what- yeah, these-
Dom would be Danny McBride.
Yeah.
Eating all the
yeah,
food.
Tom would be
Dom-
Danny McBride, 100%.
Wait, if you get the ocean water and you like heat it up, does that like get
No.
No, you have to boil it.
You have to. I
You
think
would
that's
die
what he
first,
meant.
I'm
I
starting
think
to
that's
believe.
what he meant.
Well,
He's
what
like,
was
you
the
gotta
thing
boil
in,
it. But the thing is,
I
you
have
boil
one.
it. You boil it, right? But you gotta find a way to like keep that
You
steam
know what?
and like
I'm
have
changing
it
my
drip
answer.
down
You
into
wouldn't
like
die
normal
first.
water.
You wouldn't leave because we keep you in the group.
I
You
have-
would
see,
die first.
I have
Thank
no
you.
You would
survivor
straight up
skills.
Kick
Yeah,
your
thank
ass
you.
out of the group. You would think you're doing something smart, and you'd fucking get yourself killed.
See, I know.
You'd be
I
like,
think
oh
of
man,
shit."
there's a berry. It's halfway up that cliff, and I'm really hungry. Better climb it. You start fucking climbing the cliff, and your ass dies.
I would be the first one to start some sort of like religion.
Yeah, you die.
You'll be like,
Oh,
religion
God.
again.
I changed
It'd be
my
like the
answer.
Greek pantheon all
You
over
die
again.
Dom with that first?
Yeah.
I'd be like, guys, the morale's low. But,
Actually, yeah.
but when I went to the cave,
We already
someone spoke to
discussed
me.
it. If you were on a Castaway Island,
Yeah, basically,
Only
the
Dom would
island
be
he
the
was
one to die.
imagining wasn't the Jurassic Park island. He's talking about this, like,
I changed
Castaway,
it.
just a regular island.
Yeah, I changed it. Just
none of
regular
us would
island.
die.
So
Maybe
you would die
Dom.
first.
No one would die. How
No
the
one
fuck
would
are you gonna die?
On a Castaway Island?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can.
I feel like he's gonna like slip on something and he's gonna
Yeah.
just bust his head open.
That-
and
that's
it's gonna be
true.
Well,
like
yeah,
that.
he's
Dom's
gonna fall
do,
off a cliff.
I feel like
find,
I feel like I
monkey
could build a
bullets.
hammock. If I wanted to build a hammock, I could probably.
No, you wouldn't.
I
No,
feel
you
like in
couldn't.
that situation, me
Dom's
and
gonna be
Michael
like a
go the
banana
distance. We're the last two alive, 100%.
You think so?
I think
God.
with his combination of his strength, right, and my combination of my like athleticism, I think.
I'm not trying to use my strength.
And
I gotta save these muscles, dude.
Eh,
Joe, all you
Listen.
play is basketball. What do you mean you're athletic?
Okay, think about everyone in the group. No one is more
Michael
athletic than I am.
Jordan.
I can 100% say that. 100% say that.
I'd say what?
If I need to climb trees, your asses are staying down there.
I can
If you
climb a
need to
tree.
climb mountains, your asses
I
are
can
staying
climb a
down there.
tree
I don't
and a
see-
mountain. What the fuck are you
I can
talking
see
about?
Michael doing it. I can't
can-
see you
I
guys
don't want
doing
to climb
it.
any trees.
I can climb a
Okay,
fucking tree easy. Who can climb a
I'm trying to
tree
save
easy?
my
I'm
muscle.
going
I'm not
back.
trying.
I'm going back to the Jurassic Park world.
I
Right?
mean, well, you have experience climbing.
I'm trying to
compared the rest
conserve
of us.
energy, dude.
Nathan,
I'm
Yeah,
talking
but
about
you're the only
Jurassic.
one that can do
I
it.
talking
lived in
about-
the deep south. I've been hunting and climbing trees and shit.
I
Climbing
think,
trees isn't difficult.
I
don't know
think
if
Dom
that
was
helps
the
you.
first one to go.
Dom would just do some stupid.
Okay, Dom.
What are you doing? You checking yourself out in there?
No, I'm
He's
just
checking himself out in the
He's trying to
recording.
compare himself to
Anyways.
Nathan.
Anyways, I hate to cut the whole conversation short since we're on the roll here, but some of us have to get going. So I think this is just going gonna be the wrap of episode 2 of Brown Couch. Luke, why? If any of you guys have any closing remarks,
Well, we
or we
finished.
just close it off here.
Episode
I mean,
2,
I guess I
survival
did
of the
too,
fittest.
Episode 2, survival of the fittest. All right, guys.
Must be really hot outside because it got really